What is it this time?
Can you guys hear us now? Hello, hello. I see sound this
Yeah,
time.
they can. They can hear you now.
Can they? Yes, you can blame all of this on Shatter being late.
Okay.
So,
Hey, Pool was
it's
late
all
too.
Shatter's fault.
Pool was later than I was, technically.
Yeah, but Pool didn't help with the setup.
Yeah.
Minor details.
So, welcome everyone to Reckless Rolling. I apologize for the delay and getting going today. Again, blame him. We're also short Strife and Roxy this week. You can blame them as well if you like. They're also to blame. Yes, I'm just throwing blame everywhere today.
Never his fault. You
No.
know why? Read his shirt.
Yes, it's never my fault.
What does it actually say?
Because
Because
I'm
I'm
the
the
GM, that's why.
The Twitch stream is coming in better quality than the Discord call.
Yeah, that always happens though. Because the Discord gets like compressed more. But I blame Shatter for that too.
Yeah, I should have been
It's all my fault. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so this week, again, I am Thunder Knight and I am the DM.
I am Shatterglass, and I am Thali.
I'm Anna from Skycrew and I am Nessie.
Hi, I'm Pool. I'm Seeker the Wolf.
He's frozen.
And hi, I'm Captain Frost, and I'm Lincoln Knight Frost.
Okay. How many DM t-shirts do we have? I only have 3.
For now.
Only? That's a lot of DM shirts.
There we go.
Well, they're not all
Okay, good
DM.
job,
It's just 3
very
D&D shirts. I count them all as DM shirts. Yes, become a patron and support my habit of buying DM shirts.
Yeah.
I literally got this one, Frost, because of you. Because you
Welcome.
argue with me all the time.
It's my job. You got to be excited.
Okay, so, you want to give us the recap from last week?
Okay, so last week we fought some baby gnolls in a hole, in a knoll. And Lincoln punched some children. Just one, but he was stupid. Didn't listen. And then we saved those stupid children. And we went upstairs and I threw a big boulder in a hole and there was some stuff there. And then we're on our way to a town I forgot the name of.
You can tell Nessie's very detail-oriented.
Yes. The town's name is Wildmaw. You guys are at the gates of Wildmaw. So, mermaid hair don't care. Okay, I can't look at chat. Okay, so,
I had mermaid hair.
you guys ended up at the final bit where you were right in front of the city gates to Wildmaw. You were being escorted by a couple guards along with the 18 people that you had rescued. As you got near the gates to Wildmaw, let's see, sorry. As you guys near the gates to Wildmaw, the guards sort of run up ahead quickly and that were escorting you, and alert they're like, "Watch, Captain! Watch, Captain! We need to let these people in. They were just rescued from down on the road by these fine people."
Yeah, they were.
So the watch captain comes down and he's like, "Oh, thank you guys. I'm glad to see that we're having some progress down the road rescuing these refugees. How long have you guys been out?"
I actually have no clue. Like,
Yeah,
3
I
days?
don't know. Probably a week.
You guys were gone 6 days. Just shy. It was actually, yeah, it was about 5 days actually. Sorry, because you guys pushed the last day. I apologize. So, he goes, "Oh wow, that's good to hear. You know, if you guys are looking for more mercenary work, you should head over to the armory. There's quite a few little bounties going on right now. I'm sure you could make a bit of money." But go on in, go on in. So they open up the gate and they let you guys through. What do you guys want to do in the town? The refugees are sort of like thanking you, and they're like, we're going to go find our friends and family if we can here.
Well, we should probably go see Levant Pillager.
Was there a pet shop?
Who's that?
That's the guy who told us to save the people.
How come you said his name so weird?
Because I don't know how to say it properly.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so you guys last saw him in. Wow. My whole planning today has gone out the. There we go.
So
You guys-
as we're walking to find this guy, I just want to use beast speech and meow and be like, "Hey cats, hello cats, any
Yes.
cats around?"
You guys went to the Silent Ox, so that's probably where he'll be, because that's what he said he'd be in, where you guys found him. So, as you're looking for cats, you want to roll for persuasion to see if any cats will come out?
Absolutely, I do.
Or if any cats are around, but...
But do I have to persuade them to exist?
What just happened?
Oh, goodbye,
Lost
Frost.
Well then.
What the heck, Frost?
I know, lost Nessie. I have to clean my glasses again.
So how's everyone doing?
It's a chain reaction. We lose Frost, and then Nessie just walks off.
It all started with strikes, then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our solidarity. And I can't.
Okay,
see
so, sorry, what did you roll for your persuasion?
11.
11.
Do I have advantage because I'm speaking cat?
Sure, why not?
Yeah. You the best. Oh, that's way better. That's a
Wow, this Discord call's really... Sorry, 18 you said?
19.
19. Nice. Okay, so let's see. It doesn't help that no one can see you.
Hey, what about my pet shop? Go find cats.
There are no pet stores in this city that you know of. You'd have to maybe ask around for that. Well, I don't know how we can fix the pool
I'll
not
go
being seen.
We go shopping.
That's okay. I'll just turn my camera off. And is that better?
Minus seeing our lovely DM twice.
You guys twice too.
That's okay. No, just go down like.
I don't think I didn't check. Sorry, I think Frost is coming back now, so I'm just going to wait a second. Also, apparently going live did not announce it.
This is
Bot
what
didn't
you
announce it going live.
get.
Well, sorry for the technical difficulties, everyone.
It's all Frost's fault. As per Strife's fault.
Yeah, it is Strip's fault.
And then Shatter's fault.
But not mine.
You notice how it's picking up our camera feed through the Discord? So it's distorted slightly on the bottom picture?
Oh, yeah, I see that. It's also reversed or mirrored.
Yes, it will do that because it's reversed for us.
Oh,
Oh, alright, Paul, you can bring your camera back on.
you can watch our
Our
lovely
loading
Captain
symbol.
Frost load in.
Why isn't it? Can you guys hear me? Why isn't it loading?
I can hear you, but I don't see your video.
I can hear you.
I don't know why the video's not working.
We had this issue one time with Pool. And,
Did we?
yeah,
Oh,
you I think
fucking
maybe
did
your
that.
video, you might need to choose your video again. Your video device.
Where is that? What's in video? There's only one to choose. There's only one to choose.
Also,
Oh, okay.
make sure your lights are turned on. It's looking a little black.
And he leaves again. Oh, he's back, but he's still loading.
I'm just trying to. Yeah, you know what? I'll restart this quick.
Oh my gosh.
Would it be reckless rolling without absurd technical difficulties?
No, it wouldn't. That's sort of our bread and butter. Okay, so.
Yeah, did I find a cat?
So as you are sort of wandering the streets towards the Western Heights district, you hear a meow off down one of the alleys, and everyone else hears a meow. You hear a cat say, "Hello, hello."
Oh, what a! It's like a suave cat. I love it.
As you guys walk past one of the alleys, you just see this cat sort of sitting on a crate. It's just like, hello, and it just sort of like a paw slightly raises it and puts it back down.
Yes, I wave at it. No one can see me waving, but I'm waving. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Callus.
It's a horrible
What?
name for a cat.
Callus.
Like when your skin gets too hard after it gets poked a lot?
He looks at it looks at you for a second. He's like, I don't understand. But it's spelled K-A-L-A-S.
K-A-L-A-S. Oh, right. Well, yeah, chat knows exactly what I want to know. Oh, jeez. You know what? That's too hard. Can I call you Ghost instead?
Ghost?
Yep. What's the cat look like?
It's sort of in the dark, but you can see that
I have dark vision.
Yeah, but dark vision puts everything in black and white.
Well, but is it?
But
how
it's
far
not that
is this
dark.
cat?
Yeah. So this cat that you see, it's mostly gray. It has sort of a white streak through its tail, and it sort of curls around in a circle around the tail. It's a fairly, I'd say, medium-sized cat. Not really fat. It's sort of lean. It looks like you can tell from a street. It's got some white paws on it, sort of blend in with the gray of the cat, and it's got a big black sort of patch of fur right across like one of its eyes.
Hey guys, I'm sorry about that.
Interesting.
Oh my
Sorry.
god.
It's all good. Welcome back.
Thanks.
And then you have Nessie just walking behind him going, here, kitty, 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 kitty. Totally gonna mess you up.
So, as you hear that, the cat looks, and, can you roll an intimidation check for me?
Oh god. The cat's just turned around and sees a giant dinosaur behind it.
Nicely saying, here, kitty, 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 kitty. That's a 6, right?
Oh, I want a pet.
8.
8. So, as you start walking up behind this kitty, going, here, kitty, 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 you hear this, like, and it just, like, starts to climb up one of the buildings and sort of lands up on one of, like, the ledges of a windowsill.
What about
up
my
there.
animal handling?
You could use animal handling and try and coax it back down, but it just was sort of startled by you
I
there.
just want to pet.
No, it's okay. The big scary dinosaur thing is actually really friendly. You can calm down.
So it looks at you for a second, and it starts to come back down slowly, like it gets halfway down, sort of like clinging to the edge of the wall. And it like stops for a second, it waits, it comes back down to the crate, and it's like, I don't know, I've never seen a creature like this before.
I'm gonna go back to speaking regular. I'm gonna be like, Ness, give it some freaking meat, and then I want to go back into cat.
Okay.
Like,
So, the cat sort of looks at you guys for a second. He's like, I'm gonna go hunt some food.
no. It's okay. You don't need to hunt anymore.
I pull some leftover deer meat, or whatever the hell that thing was we ate.
Okay.
Wait, that's good.
So, as it's sitting there, all of a sudden it notices on your shoulder, Seeker, that there is a chipmunk. And all of a sudden it decides to start chasing it. And you hear this, and it just runs down off the crate and starts running towards you, attempting to get to...
I grab Evan and I say, chipmunks are friends, not food.
Can you roll a persuasion check for me?
I sure can. That's a 18.
18?
Yes.
Okay, and can I also have you roll a dexterity check for Evan for me? I don't know if I gave him
Okay.
stats. Hold on. Did we give Evan stats?
I have that.
Okay.
Oh wow, Evan! Is this a saving throw or a check?
A check.
That's a 19.
19. Nice. Good job, Evan. So, as you're saying to the cat to not attack the chipmunk, it's already in air, trying to get up there. Like it leaps this large height as it's going, and Evan just sort of scurries quickly from one end of your shoulder to the other. The cat just goes flying behind you.
Well, my wings! This just hit my wings.
It's a cat. It's very agile in the air. It's like it did like this nice little like curve as it went through trying to get to it, and then you got a little bit of a scrape of one of the claws as it went by. You get like a little nick.
1 damage.
Half damage, no. So as it goes by, it's a flying talking cat. So as it lands, it goes, I don't know. It looks like a tasty treat to me.
Well, you know, it's not. It's very not tasty. Evan tastes horrible. I would know. And plus, you know, they have a lot of fur. Like, you don't want to get that on your tongue. Like, I don't think you like hairballs, do you? Because you'll get a lot of hairballs.
Doesn't
Anyway,
make
I can give you all of the good food. You won't need to kill any of my friends.
Okay, roll another persuasion check for me.
Chat help. This cat. Non-natural 20.
Non-natural 20. So, as you're sitting there, or standing there, the cat goes, what do you have to offer?
Deer. Mostly deer right now.
Deer. I don't think I've had deer. He never. The cat
Well,
never
I
saw
think
you
we have
handing
a
the meat
lot
because
of
you were
deer,
behind it.
Because that is all we have killed.
Chuck it at the damn cat. Bitch, don't touch that thing.
You gonna chuck the meat at the cat? No.
I'm gonna just
Okay.
push it with my tail.
He goes, could I try some of this deer?
Yes, dear.
You may have a taste. I will allow it.
So he starts walking towards you, and it as it's walking towards you, it's looking for this meat, and then it sees behind you that Nessie already had some meat out, And he walks under you and walks towards Nessie. And he goes, "Is this deer?"
Yes,
And
that
he-
is the deer meat. This is my servant, Nessie. She will provide you with...
Okay. So he takes a bite of it and let's see. Does he like deer meat? Ooh, he does not like deer meat. I am sorry.
Oh,
He takes a
no.
bite. He's like, I don't think I like this. It's a little bit. I don't know what. It doesn't taste good.
Toast.
So,
Well, you know what?
you
I am
have-
an accomplished hunter. I can provide
Rat.
delicacies which you've never imagined. Right now, I don't have any, but if you travel with us, you never know what you might get to stumble.
he goes, "How about you bring me back something to try, and I'll decide then."
Well, I don't know when I'm going to be back here. It would be easier if you come with me.
I don't know. I like it here. How about you bring something back here, and I'll wait in this area. I'll find you if you walk back to this alley. This is my alley.
Wait, what about cheese? Have you ever had cheese?
Cheese? I've stolen a few bits of cheese before.
Do you? Ah, okay. Do you like cheese? I have cheese.
Sure, let's try some cheese. What type of cheese do you have?
I don't know. It is a small wheel of cheese that I take out of my bag of holding from like 5 weeks ago.
You hand him some cheese. Are you handing him the whole wheel, or just like taking a piece off of it?
No, I'll take a piece off.
Okay, so you take a
You're gonna
piece
do a
off.
whole piece of cheese. That'll probably kill the cat.
I have an easy check. Does he like it or not? I have rolled a 3. As he takes the
Ghost,
a
you're so
bite of the
picky.
cheese, he's like, ugh, ugh, this is horrible. Are you trying to kill me?
No. Trust me, if I wanted to kill you, you'd be dead.
Yeah.
That's not the rule.
Roll for intimidation.
Well, I think if I'm his secretary, I'm just like right there. So it's like, yeah, he's gonna get you.
Well, all you're hearing, Nessie, is meow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
All
I'm
you
telling
hear is meows.
you, not. I'm telling Pool, not.
Ah.
Because you can say, oh, I got my backup. Like, you can use me extra intimidation.
Ah, yeah.
Air quotes.
I mean, I'm not trying to intimidate it, hopefully. I hissed.
Okay, so
Cheese can be used to attract mice and stuff. Food for the cat.
Oh, yeah. You know, you see how I'm speaking cat to you right now? I can speak to any animal. You know, I can call some mice over. I can be like, hey, mice, I got the hookup. I got some cheese. You can come here, you can get some cheese, and then, you know, the mice come, and you just pounce them. Or, you know, I can shoot them, or stab them, whatever. Like, it's...
well, why don't you do that right now?
Okay, you know what, maybe I will. And then I switch to mouse, and I just want to yell in mouse, hey, mice, come here, I have cheese. I have so much cheese. Do you like, come here.
Roll a persuasion
It's
check.
totally safe. Roll what?
Persuasion.
I heard interspecies, and I was very confused.
Yeah, that's a new check. Interspecies check. We're making that now a thing.
And as soon as I'm finished saying that, I wanna, I'll make my packed weapon a longbow, and I'll ready an attack at the first rodent I see.
Okay, so what did you
Making
roll
a
for
mousetrap.
persuasion?
17.
Get a
17.
mousetrap with peanut
So,
butter.
you have to wait a minute or two, and all of a sudden, everyone else hears a couple squeak, 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 and then you hear a whole bunch of squeaks, and all of a
Oh, God.
sudden, about 30 little mice come barreling around one of the corners towards you. So, as these mice come barreling around the corner, they're like, cheese, 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 cheese. And you, all of a sudden, it's all these cheese that you hear. The rest of you, again, just hearing squeak, 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 as the mice come barreling around this corner. So you want to try and attack one of them?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Is this even?
That's a non-natural 20 to hit.
Okay.
I wonder how many you can skewer at once.
That'll be a hit.
I can shoot one. I only have one attack action. That is 13 damage.
Yeah, but hypothetically, if there's that many and you shoot an arrow through, you might hit multiple.
That's true.
Well, it depends. Are you shooting straight
Oh, it's
down at
actually a
one?
23 to hit. Sorry.
Or were you trying to like shoot on an angle towards them? Because they're coming straight at you.
I just want to kill one at least.
Okay, so as
The
you
biggest, juiciest one.
you hit one, it definitely kills the mouse. I mean, it only has 1 hit point, so 13 damage is a little bit of an overkill for it. No, it was 23 to hit. But
No.
he did. You said 13 damage.
I did 13 damage.
Yeah.
Is there any mouse left after
So,
13 damage?
As you shoot this arrow into the mouse, it like skewers the front half of the mouse. Skewers? Yeah, it goes like through it too. So you've got now like a mouse on a stick, basically. And the rest of the mice see this and start to run in different directions. And you just hear in mouse, you hear, scatter, scatter. And they start to scatter off in all the
In
directions.
mouse, I say, no, there's cheese. There's cheese.
Roll a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Come on, I hope this succeeds.
Okay. All right.
And while that's happening,
Okay. Well,
Nessie doesn't like mice, so she's like stomping them.
You're stomping them?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll to hit.
What would that extra be?
The mice are still scattering. You still hear scatter, scatter. They're starting to run away.
can I Eldritch Blast? Just like try to kill a couple of them in one go.
If you want, sure.
4 unarmed.
Yep. That would be considered an unarmed
14.
attack, right?
Yeah.
14.
That is 15 to hit.
Okay, so we'll say that you got 2. You want to roll a second hit because you have 2 feet. So the first foot stepped on one. You hit one with an Eldritch Blast at the same time.
23.
You also stepped on another one at the same time. So all of a sudden now there's 4 mice dead. 2 of them a little bit flattened.
Pancakes. Nice.
The other one was hit by an Eldritch Blast, so it's sort of like the fur has all been like singed off by the blast and like destroyed by the Eldritch Blast is necrotic energy, I think.
It is, yes.
So it's sort of like decayed.
No, it's force. It's force. It's force.
It's force? Okay, so it just like blasted off, and there's this like puff of fur like around where it hit. In the air, it just sort of starts to dissipate through the air. At this point, about 5 of the mice just ran into a wall.
Wow.
And they actually
That
dazed
do whatever
themselves.
damage to each of them?
They didn't do enough damage to kill themselves, but I rolled a 1 on their runaway for half of them. So 5 of them just like run into a wall dazed. The rest of all scattered now. There's still 5 more just sort of like wandering, going, what?
Yep.
What?
Just for the hell of it, I'm going.
I
I
love your
want to
notes
help out
impression,
here.
DM.
But the rest of you just hear squeak, squeak. Are you guys gonna try and do anything to those mice too, or are they
Oh,
gonna?
yeah, kill him.
I want to join in for this now too.
Okay. Okay, so there's 5 of them alive. Each of you, if you want to try, you can. They're sort of a bit far away, so you'd have to run up to them too.
How far are they?
They're about 20 feet away, so you can make it. But
I'm too lazy for that shit.
So
I already got
I'm gonna.
12 to
You
hit.
said about 20 feet away.
yeah,
I'm gonna throw my dagger.
okay. And what are you doing again, Seeker?
Another Eldritch Blast, 12 to hit.
Okay, that's a hit.
14 to hit.
14 to hit.
Well, the damage minimum is 1, so it doesn't just kill
Yeah.
you straight.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
you killed 2 more, at which point... Oh my god. I don't like that dice today. At which point, all but one of the mice have made it under sort of a hole in the board there, where the other one has sort of like got himself stuck, and you just see like the back end of this mouse and the tail sort of like twitching as it's trying to get through the hole. It's a little bit too fat for it.
Can I cast Mage Hand and just grab the tail and pull it up?
Sure.
Yes.
So you cast Mage Hand and you grab it and you pull it up. Okay. What are you doing with it then?
You should let the cat
I
have
want
the
to give it
honors.
to the. I want to like float it over to the cat, and I want to switch to cat, and I'll be like, I can do that whenever I want.
Roll for persuasion with advantage.
Okay, alright. 23. 22.
22. Okay. So, as it comes over closer, all of a sudden you just see the mouse jump up, grab it, and just like start to pull it into its throat.
The mouse?
Yep. And it takes off a large chunk of the mouse. You hear, I think I can follow you for a bit. And you just see him sort of get off, and he's like dragging that part of the mouse with him as he's like starting to walk towards you, and just goes, "Where to?"
Wherever I go.
Oh, okay. And so he's starting to follow you now.
Yes! Ghost acquired. Did he respond to me saying, I'm gonna call you Ghost, Callus is too hard?
He did not.
Okay.
He just sort of overlooked it.
So I guess just start calling him Ghost then?
Yep.
You know, cats, they don't really care.
You're giving me food. You call me anything you
Yeah,
want.
pretty much. I will say for now you'll be fine, but you'll need to do an animal handling check for Ghost as well later.
Yep. Yep.
Okay, so what are you guys doing now that you guys have gathered? Oh, what was it? 1, 2. You also have, I think it's 7 extra dead mice beyond the one that the cat was dragging.
Sure. Sounds
If-
good.
if you
I'm
want them,
listening
or do you
back
wanna
for
just
all
leave
these
them on the
7 dead
ground?
mice. 7 dead mice. Alright.
We can throw them at people we don't like.
Okay, so
Oh, is it a male cat or a female cat?
it's a male cat.
It's a male cat.
Why do you care what the cat is?
Yeah, jeez.
I'm
Sexist.
just curious. I'm just curious.
So, okay, so you guys have finished there. Are you guys still heading towards the Silent Ox, which is where you had received this request to go get the refugees?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, as you guys walk into the Silent Ox, you do see sort of people wandering around looking at sort of sitting around it. When you walk into the tavern, sorry, I lost my train of thought there because I was thinking of cats. I lost my train of thought. So you walk in and you see it's very busy in the tavern or the ale, the inn. It's filled with soldiers. The one thing you notice as you were wandering through the streets is that there's not as many people in the city. There's a lot of soldiers wandering the streets. A lot of the shops have been boarded up. So it looks like they were preparing for sort of combat. And so in the inn, there's a few sort of the townsfolk you see there. You see some refugees, but for the most part, it's the soldiers sitting in there. You do see in the back a familiar face, which is your crap. What was his name? Let me go back here.
Levant Pilger.
Yes, that's the one.
It's a difficult name for someone of my.
I have. Let me pull up the quest here. Yes. Levant. So you see Levant sort of sitting in a corner with a couple other people drinking a beer or an ale of some sort. You don't know exactly what it is. Are you guys just going to sit down? It's pretty busy there, so it doesn't look like
I'm gonna walk over to him.
Okay.
Before sitting down, I think he needs to be made aware of our success.
So, as you start to walk towards him, he doesn't notice you.
Really?
No, he seems to be really engrossed in a chat with this other person.
Is his hair still pink?
No, it only lasts for an hour.
Oh, okay.
But it's pink now.
Hey, alright.
So you see him talking to his friend. All of a sudden, his friend's like, "Hey, your hair, it turned pink." And he's like, "What? Again?" And he starts to look around, and then he's like, "Oh, you guys are back."
That caught his attention
Is
quick.
good hair magic? It seems to go pink whenever we're around.
I don't know. It just, anytime you guys are around, it's gone pink.
Wow, you
How
may
interesting.
have been enchanted by something. You might want to get that checked out.
Can you roll a deception check for me?
Fuck! Hey, that's 25.
That's not bad. Okay, so he's like, "You're right. I think I'll go to one of the healers tomorrow." It shouldn't be doing this. He's just sort of like scruffing his hair, trying to like see the pink color. And he goes, "So I saw one of the refugees come in a couple minutes ago. It looks like you guys were successful."
I
Damn
would
right.
describe our result as that, yes.
As he goes, so I'm very glad to hear that. Thank you so much. A couple of us refugees did scrounge together some money for you guys as a thank you.
No, that's not necessary at all. We don't accept it.
I
No.
elbow Lincoln.
I mean, thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it.
Strife would also probably respond with, no, it's okay, you can keep it.
I'm gonna steal it later.
So,
It's okay, I'll take their shares.
why don't you
Yeah, I'm like-
guys roll? Can I have both of you two roll for persuasion for me?
Which two?
Seeker and
Don't
Lincoln.
point.
Seeker and Lincoln, I said it. I had to think of the names, okay?
I think you cut out.
What are we rolling for? Sorry.
Persuasion.
Persuasion. Okay. It's a 16 for me.
Oh god, this is gonna be the one time. Oh nope, that's a 24.
Okay, so he goes, that's okay. It's okay. We're gonna give it to you guys anyway. And so he sort of looks behind him and he grabs a bag of coin and he throws it towards Lincoln. He goes, "Thank you so much, sir. If you see the king, just say thank you on our behalf." And
King of Winterhaven?
the king of Winterhaven, yeah.
Okay.
The king had nothing to do with this.
Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely be seeing him in the near future. I say kind of like not truthfully.
That's okay. So he hands you a bag of about 1,500 gold.
Sorry, I thought he chucked it at me.
Oh, chucked it at you, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
How much?
1,500.
1,500. So you said it about 1,500 or exactly 1,500?
It was exactly 1,500, but it was actually 1,200 gold and
Okay,
30
have you already done the
platinum.
math to split that among us evenly?
I have not done the math for that, but I
Okay,
will.
how about we don't let Strife
It's 250
and
each.
his friends
Esta?
get any money because they're not here. How's that sound?
You guys vote.
Just the four of us should get it.
Well, they still participated in everything.
But
Yeah.
are they here?
Technically, their characters are.
Yeah, their characters are technically here.
Fair, okay. So how much was it each?
There, I gave you guys the
250.
exact number. It was 1,200 gold and 30 platinum, which is 30 platinum is 10 gold each.
So that would be 200 gold each, and then
It'd be 5 platinum each.
5 platinum each.
Yep, alright, that's perfect.
Multiple 2,000.
Strife, I guess, would take it too, because if you guys sort of convinced him to give it up.
Hey, we almost died.
Actually, you know what? Strife would probably try to hand some of it back stealthily. Nope. Nope,
Yeah,
he rolled
might
a 1.
donate it to some homeless people.
He rolled a 1 trying to hand it back. And the guy's like, no, it's
How did
okay.
they drop it on the
Pardon?
ground and lose it?
No, and he just like fumbled and it fell to the ground. Strife and Esta say, I think we're gonna get a room, and they head up to a room.
Okay.
I'm just trying to get them out of the story for now. So they've head up to a room. They're like, we'll see you guys a bit later. What do you guys want to do? It is, by now, it's pretty late, so it's about 9 p.m.
I'm thinking I'm hungry. Maybe want a drink or two after this long travel, you know?
Yeah, weren't we just getting back here like at nightfall?
Yes.
Okay.
And then you probably spent an hour trying to convince a cat to...
And massacring mice.
Yes,
It was
and
worth it.
very nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, hey guys, want to just sit down here and grab something to eat for dinner?
Sure, why not? Oh, hey, by the way, I was gonna ask you guys, does anyone here wear leather?
Leather?
Let me just.
I do.
check. I just gotta look at what I'm wearing here because I always forget. Because I'm just a forgetful person.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? I don't think I'm wearing any leather right now.
I
Why do
think
you ask?
you probably don't want leather.
Yeah, probably not. Yeah,
I can wear it if I have to, but I'm not.
Right, but it's worse than what you can wear. It's worse than what you're wearing.
Well, I mean, are we going for comfort, style? Like, what are we going for here? You know?
We're going for protectiveness.
Oh, okay. See, I didn't know that. I thought maybe you had like some leather outfits for a ball or some sort of a gala.
Right, my bad. I should have specified.
You should have specified. Yeah, that would have been nice.
So,
All good.
what kind of leather do you have there then?
Well, the Mama No, she was wearing this leather armor, and I think it's magic, but, you know, I've got something better, so...
Well, I could say leather is my armor of choice. Do you know anything about it?
Yeah, it's magic.
Magic as in what? Jeez.
It's slightly stronger than regular leather.
It's got a slight glow to it.
It's radioactive. Don't do it.
When you wear it, you take 1d. Is there radiant damage? Is that technically like?
I guess, yeah.
Sorry, what are we looking at? What's radiant damage? Sorry? Oh, the leather? Sorry, I was not paying attention there. That's my apologies.
It's okay. We kind of went off track. Yeah. So I have this leather, and it's. I'm just gonna say it like in plain terms. It's +1. I can't be bothered trying to describe how it's something about it seems slightly stronger. Like, do you want it? I can't.
I've already got +1 myself, so
Ah, is there anyone at all who might need this?
Well, Strife and
Maybe
Esta
someone
just
who
went
went
up to the
upstairs
room,
or
so they aren't
something.
here. Who probably would have needed it.
it's
You might. It's a
leather
+1
armor
leather.
+1.
You know what? I'm going to the room. I'm going up to the room.
I have leather.
You went up to their room?
What a creeper.
Yeah.
Probably
Just-
doing stuff.
Hold on. What do you? It doesn't look like you have any
Hold on,
armor.
I gotta
Oh,
pull
I
them
have
up there.
leather.
Oh yeah. So yeah, it would give you 1 more AC if you took it.
I have leather, dude.
Oh. Okay.
Can you not see it?
Well. No, it's purple. I didn't know what it was.
It's actually brown.
Sorry, I meant your purple. It's distracting.
Okay, so everyone has.
Actually, I can't check Nessie's character sheet because I think it's set to private.
Is it?
Yeah.
For some reason, yeah, I can't see it either.
Good, you guys shouldn't see it. It's private.
I don't know if I can fix that.
But it looks like it's just
I think
standard
that's
leather
the-
armor that she's wearing.
Look into
Okay, well then you can have this special leather. DM, what does the leather look like?
You're right, it is private. There. There you go. You guys should be able to see it now. I fixed it for you.
Huzzah!
Dope.
So, what does the leather look like? So it is it's a black leather in front. It's got a,
my description.
pardon? Just black, that's all I'm giving you now. Black leather, it's got sort of a couple like slots to like put knives on it, so you can actually see some like little loops that would hold knives, sort of on the side. It also has a nice patch up here. You think of like almost like a military vest, sort of looks like that.
Where's the patch?
On the right side, top right sort of corner. And that patch looks like it could like hold something in. So it's just like a carrying
I
spot.
don't know why I'm writing this down. So I'm giving it away.
So are you taking that?
If it's for free, yes.
Why would it not be? Wait. I have a question. Do your scales not like protect you already?
I like to look cool.
Nice. Yes, I'm all about that.
Okay, I mean, sure, we can do that, I guess. Or we could, yeah, why not?
She does get some protection from her her scales, but that would give her more. So she's not actually wearing any
I don't want
armor.
to damage the purple.
It looks like she has just standard leather on.
Yeah.
I
I don't think you actually have equipped. Do you?
What?
No, you
Yeah,
do have
it's
leather
equipped.
armor. Yeah, you do have some on.
Yeah, it's leather. Like leather.
Yeah. Okay.
Is it gonna get?
So to take it, you'd go up there.
Yeah, so add yourself 1 leather plus 1 armor.
Scroll up.
Okay. So,
Type in leather.
so you guys have done that. While you guys are sort of discussing this, this half-elven woman walks up and she goes, "Hi there. I'm Lorelei.
Gilmore Girls.
Do you guys need anything to eat or drink?"
Yeah, what's your special of the day?
Magical?
We're a little bit short today on some stuff, so all we have is a stew, or you can get the steak with some potatoes.
Some potatoes. Can you be more specific?
It's a potato that's baked.
Not that one.
Okay, so 1 potato?
Yeah.
1 steak and 1
That's
potato?
different.
Yeah.
Is
It's
it
just-
this one?
Okay. And is this a fully grown potato or like a baby potato?
It's a fully grown potato.
Why are you sounding not sure? I'd like to know what I'm ordering.
Let me go check. And she like runs to the back for a second and comes back. She's like, "It's a fully grown potato."
I'll have that, please.
Okay.
Not on the
Anything to drink?
Yeah, what's your special on tap?
We've got a Southhold Ale. It's very good.
Do you have anything from Winter Haven?
Only thing we have is a Winter Haven wine.
I will have the Winter Haven wine, please. Thank you.
Okay.
Want the eye.
I would like actually a whole bottle of the Winter Haven wine.
Sure, no problem. That would be 5 silver, please.
Well, I pay now?
Yes.
Okay. This is a weird restaurant. Sure. 5 silver it is.
I'm sorry, we have a lot of soldiers in here today, and we've already had 3 of them walk out without paying, so we're having
You know
everyone
what?
pay in advance.
How much do they owe you?
They owe us about a gold. They were drinking
Alright,
a
you know
lot.
what? I will pay them. I'll pay that gold for you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Plus my 5 silver.
You know what? You can have it on the house today.
Okay, that gold is still yours though.
She takes that. Anyone else need anything?
Do you have anything on special tonight?
Raven? I will have the steak and
And
potato.
bacon.
Okay.
The one potato, remember.
Yes, the single fully grown potato.
Is
Yeah.
it
And
Is it-
yeah, do you have any
does
drinks
this
from
single fully
Pardon?
grown?
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said there. Yes.
Well, Mr. Winterhaven over here got his wine. Do you have anything from Graylin?
We have just a Greyland Stout. It's not too bad. It's not as popular here. It's been sitting for a little while, but you could definitely crack it and get you some.
Sure. Why not?
Sure. Again, it'll be 4 silver for you because you're not getting a full bottle.
I
What
give
were
a
you
four
looking
silver.
for?
Wow, one more silver for like a whole bottle? That's
Yeah.
awesome. You should definitely get a whole bottle,
So,
Secret.
A whole bottle of stout?
Yep.
Do they-
is there anything with this potato? Is it just a potato?
Well, it's baked.
Is it twice baked?
No. Do you want me to cook it more?
No.
Oh my god. We're giving this waitress such a hard time. Oh, that's so good.
You work in a kitchen area and you don't know what twice baked means?
This is a medieval town. They do not have a twice baked potato.
They probably do. That shit's good.
Well, you
Hey,
bake
why don't
it,
you
then
use
you
the
bake it
Italian
again.
twice
right?
baked?
You have to remember that it's medieval. Like they don't do very fancy food here. This is not like
That's
a
for sure.
very high
One steak
scale
and one
restaurant.
potato coming right up. Thanks. They didn't even ask me how I wanted my steak done, by the way. I have no idea what I'm
Yes, the
getting.
steak fully grown?
Yeah, right?
Just a cow.
It's a fairly large size. You know, we've taken a big slice out for you.
Thanks, appreciate that.
Did you want it
Yeah, how are
especially
they
cooked?
with mouse? Do you think they could make something out of the 7 dead mice?
Just cook it for us. For dessert.
She looks at you like, I don't think you should have that in here.
I was joking. We don't have any mice. No, throw one at her later.
What would you like then?
Steak.
Okay.
Are there any round things with sauce?
No, we just have steak and stew.
Okay, I'd get some steak and a small bowl of stew on side. No potato. There's potatoes in my stew. And
Okay.
if there isn't, I don't want the stew. I want the potato.
Okay, no problem. Anything to drink?
Sorry.
And vodka.
Vodka?
Potato water.
Wow.
Was that an option?
She
Hey,
she's
can I get
like,
a shot of vodka too? That'd be great.
yeah, I
Yeah,
guess,
pickles.
sure.
Vodka and pickles.
Oh, yeah.
Vodka and pickles. Okay, hold on.
You know what? We just came back from a really tough mission.
I'm sorry, we don't have any pickles.
Oh, what kind of place sells vodka instead of in pickles?
No
Yeah, 'cause I was
pickles,
gonna-
we riot.
Do you not have any deep, like, if you don't have pickles, then you don't have deep fried pickles.
No, we don't have deep fried pickles either.
Did they
What
have
kind of
deep
place is this?
fried things in like in medieval times? Why do I have an accent? Did they? It just comes out naturally now.
I would assume they would, because they had oil back then,
They deep fried a lot of stuff.
and it's an easy way to cook something. You just drop it in the oil, let it sit for a few minutes, then pull it
They
out.
didn't have deep fryers, but they had pots full of oil.
Right, that makes sense.
Okay. What did you want to drink?
Stilled potatoes.
Oh yes, right.
Distilled
Okay,
potato water.
no problem. I'll get that for you. And you, sir.
I'll get a steak.
Okay.
And what's your most popular ale?
Our most popular ale would be the Southhold Ale.
What makes it so popular?
It's sort of a staple of the empire, but it's also or the kingdom. It's also quite a nice one. It's a little bit sweet. It's very nice.
I'll get one of those.
Okay. So she comes back with all of your food and drink. She brings a. Oh yes. Sorry, I forgot to mention. It's 4 silver for both of you as well.
Damn.
And she comes back with all of it, and she brings a bottle of vodka and starts pouring you all a shot.
Said for both of us.
Oh, that's a nice one.
And or at least it looks like a good vodka. It's just a nice bottle. You can't really tell. And she's like, anything else before I go?
Do you have any, like, tomato juice?
You know
No, we
what?
do not. Sorry.
Just get her a glass of water and I'll sort it out.
Okay.
I was wondering if you guys serve dessert too.
We could get a. We could cook up a quick pie. It'll probably be about a half hour to an hour.
Yeah, we'll be about that long. Go ahead.
Okay.
Cook up your pie, madam.
And she runs off. She brings back a glass of water. And runs off then.
So when the glass of water comes, I cast prestidigitation on it and I make it red, and then I use the second cast to make it taste like tomato juice.
Okay.
Voila.
How long does prestidigitation last for?
1 hour.
Okay. So, as she's walking back, you changed it as she was like taking it off her tray, or did you wait till it was on the floor?
I waited until
Or it was on the table. Sorry. Okay. Okay. So it's on the table, and now all of a sudden in front of you, you have a glass that's red. And it looks like tomato juice.
That tastes like it too.
Well, I didn't say what I was doing, but I said voila.
She looks at
It's
you for a
up to her
second.
what
She's
she
like,
thinks.
"Wow, that was pretty impressive."
No, not the waitress, Nessie.
Yeah, but she saw that as you did that.
Oh, okay.
And she's like, "I'll be back a bit later with the pie." And she turns around and walks away. So, you guys are eating. Do you guys have anything you want to talk about
Do you have any
before
hot sauce?
she's left? She looks you away for a second. She goes back to doing some with another table.
Come back!
She's talking to another table for a couple minutes here. Quite a while. She looks a little bit flustered, but she comes back. She's like, "Yes, sorry, did you need something?"
Do I have any hot sauce?
Oh wow. Yeah,
Well, just
actually.
bring another glass of water.
She's like, "Okay," and she walks off. And
I don't
grabs a
want
glass of
water.
Are you forgetting about the spices too, the seasonings?
So
I'll
she
get
brings
that,
back
remember?
another glass of water.
It now tastes like hot sauce.
No, hot sauce is from you.
Okay.
It's a very liquidy hot sauce.
Yes, it is.
Worcestershire sauce?
No, we don't. Sorry.
Another glass of water, madam.
No, I can only do 3 casts.
Oh, sorry.
If I do another one, then the tomato juice will no longer be there. So if you want,
Actually, if you can only do 3 casts, how would you be able to make the second one look like hot sauce?
because that guy's hair is no longer pink.
Okay, yeah.
As soon as it gets to
Yeah.
that point.
Yeah, that's right.
But we're not there, so it shouldn't be pink anymore, right? It fits with my life.
Should be fine.
Yeah.
Just asking for celery salt.
Do you have any celery salt?
Okay, hold on, roll. No, we do not. Sorry.
Okay, that's okay. I'll eat it, drink it as is. I mix them all together. And I'll drink my drink.
Do a performance check for me.
I think I can pour into a cup of water into water into water.
I just want to make sure.
Only after I've had a couple, okay?
That's fine. Okay, so
17
You're good.
plus whatever.
Yeah. Okay, so all right. So you guys are eating that. All of a sudden, she comes back after.
Nessie
it's
has
been about-
invented Caesars in this world, okay?
It's been about an hour, and she comes back and she's like, "Here you go," and she brings out and she goes, "I brought you out an apple pie." And you see in front of you a nice apple pie crumble across the top. Quite nice.
Thank you so much. That's amazing. We appreciate that.
And she's like, "Anything else before I go?" And she's brought out a couple extra
Yeah,
plates.
do you have ice cream?
No, unfortunately.
Can you maybe roll the check?
Do you want it to taste like ice cream? I can do that.
She goes, I don't think I have any ice cream. I mean, we could try in the trade quarter to see if they can get some, but I mean, it's not something we stock. I mean, it melts really quick and we have no way to keep it cold.
You don't have a fridge?
What's a fridge?
Sorry, I'm from the future.
An
My
ice
bad.
box.
It's an ice box, isn't it? It's like in the cellar.
And I'm sorry to have bothered you. Don't worry about the ice cream.
Oh, no problem.
Modern ice cream was invented in like
1553.
that was modern ice cream. What about like old ice cream?
I don't know. It wasn't until 100 years later that ice cream was made available to the general public. Before that, it was only for French royalty.
Wow.
Anyway, that's been Seeker's Fun Facts. Sorry, I apologize.
Okay, so we've got that. So what do you guys want to do after you finish your pie?
I guess we don't have rooms, do we?
Wait,
No.
they brought us dessert before the actual food?
No, I said the food earlier. You guys maybe knocked
We've been very busy concocting this Caesar. Took us an hour, man.
So you can. I tell the thing that you can sell that drink and make lots of money off of it, and I'll get a profit.
Okay, thank you.
I'll be back in 2 weeks, maybe.
Okay. Is that you guys? What do you guys want to do? Do you want to ask the bartender for a room, or
Yep.
ask Lorelai? All right.
Lola, you know.
So she walks back up. She's still sort of standing there. You ask her for a room. She's like, yeah, you can have a room. It's 3 silver a night. I only have 3 rooms available though.
Shouty.
You want all 3?
I'll
I
just take
thought we
one.
already got rooms. Yeah, him and
I don't
Steve.
mind sharing as long as Mr. Sticky Fingers isn't in it.
They've already gone up and had a room, so they have
Yeah,
their own
that's
room.
one.
Yeah.
That's one.
So there's 3 rooms for the.
Yeah, sure, I'll share
Or
a
you.
Seeker.
Okay.
How much for a room, you said?
3 silver.
Okay, 1/2 silver each, I guess.
Yeah, that works.
You already
Right.
trade it, right?
I'll just chop this silver
I'll
in
take
half
my own.
then.
1 silver, 5 copper.
I
Do you
think
have
that's
copper?
right.
Yeah, I don't. I don't.
Okay, then I will just
She can break it.
I'll give 10 copper. It's fine.
Okay.
Oh, she can break it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
She has change.
5 copper it is.
Yeah, but I can't break mine. Oh, okay. How much? Okay.
She-
You gave her
And
2
yeah.
silver. She gave you 5 copper back.
The cat sleeps with
I
me.
know that it's
I
sort
mean,
why
of
did this
changed
do?
weird. I mean, we use a lot of credit cards in real life, so it's a little bit different these days.
Yeah. Also, I don't use copper and silver and electrum and stuff. So sorry.
So,
So how much
Penny,
is it for the room? It was three. It
Nickel,
was 3
dime,
for a room.
quarter, toonie.
So 1.5 each, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Toonie, loonie, quarter, nickel, and dime. No pennies.
Yes. So, the cat comes up with you. Can I have you roll an animal handling check for the cat today, and then also one for Evan?
Do I have any like because the cat obviously I got it today and I did the mice and everything like that. Is it like impressed? Does it like see a future with me? Does it wanna?
One Marion later in life.
Well, that's
like
what
as its companion.
that's what it's looking to find out, right? Like, that's what you're rolling for.
Okay.
Are you impressing it? Are you able to make it want to stay with you?
Okay. So I rolled for Evan. That's an 8.
That would
I
be
don't
a
know what I'm
fail.
up to.
So that's
Yes,
2
it's
fails now.
Ooh, whoa.
One more.
Oh my god! For the cat is a 10.
That is a success.
Woo!
So, okay. So you'll need 2 weeks with the cat, with Ghost, to
Yep.
convince him to stay. But Evan, you need about 3 more days, and if you have any more fails during those days, he'll probably run away.
Fuck. Okay. Can you just quick? I'm gonna write down in my notes what I need. 3 more days, no more fails, and Ghost is 2 weeks of successes.
Well, it's 2 weeks, and you can't have 3 fails, basically, over those 2.
Yeah.
So,
I'll just write it as 14 checks.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. So, it looks like Evan was a little bit ticked off at you for bringing this cat into the room that had tried to attack it. And so you can see Evan's like eating one of the acorns, just sort of like up in the corner, like looking at, like glaring at this cat.
Baby.
And Ghost is just taking advantage of the fact that it's a new animal, right? And he's just sort of sitting in your lap, purring as you're sort of sitting
Squish him behind the ears.
there. Yeah.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta do some stuff.
Okay.
I've broken Frost.
Okay. So. Okay. So you guys all go to sleep, I would guess, unless anyone has anything anyone else wants to do anything before they go to bed.
Nope, I'm good.
It'd be really funny if we just left. Everyone else left when Frost got back. Anyhow.
I need like a lowering seat. Just
So. Okay, so you all go to sleep and you wake up in the morning. You all are fully rested in case you didn't have rest already. When you wake up, you all sort of head down. They've got like a buffet out with some like eggs and some meat, like bacon and sausages, and a couple pieces of bread out there, like a couple rolls of bread, just sort of sitting out there, I guess, for anyone that's waking up in the morning. So you guys have food there for when you go down. Strife and Esther are already down and sort of eating when you guys get down there. Do you guys have anything you want to do today?
Nah, Seeker's chill. Oh god, this is a bad idea. My headset cable. Just go.
And then Lincoln dies, and
Yes, okay, I'm gone. Great campaign, thank you so much. I will be in the next one probably. Alright, bye.
So to fill you in, the whole inn burned down while you were away and sleeping.
and you
I
die.
saved my two
Wow.
pets instead of you.
I get that. You love animals more than you love people. That's totally acceptable.
Okay, so I had just to catch you up. You all went downstairs for breakfast. They had a buffet. There was lots of food there.
Potatoes and hash browns.
Was it free?
Yes.
Yes, free buffet.
Part of the cost of the room, I think.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Continental.
Okay, so you guys all had a nice rest. Is there anything you guys want to do in town today?
Shopping day.
So I'm just rereading chat. It's really funny.
So we did just come across a big payday. Black Friday
Nessie,
session
did you add
2.
your liver?
Pardon?
Did Nessie add her liver?
Yes.
Did nothing.
Okay, so you guys, I guess, are about to get ready. Strife and Esther are like, we think we're just gonna sort of rest in the inn today, and they just sort of get in a
Oh,
booth.
you had the a long night, huh?
Well, we were pretty tired from the journey.
What, from getting almost
Legit?
killed and like people rescuing you?
Yeah, Secret, I kind of like, you know, do the other
Yeah,
thing.
yeah,
This way, this way. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a journey, yeah.
Okay, so
Hey, do they have mimosas?
hold on.
No, but I can make water taste.
They do not. They do have orange juice though.
Well, let's get some water.
Vodka.
All right.
Yeah, they have orange juice and vodka. It's
You can
almost
make-
like a mimosa.
You
They do
can make
have
a drink
vodka,
like I did, and
Oh,
we can
stupid.
get royalties off of it.
We could do screwdrivers, I guess. They're not quite as good as mimosas, but we can do that.
Oh, you know, mimosas are
Let's
champagne,
go.
right?
It's like 8 a.m.
Mimosas are champagne.
Don't you guys have
Look,
champagne?
look, I've had a rough
No,
couple of
sparkling
days.
wine.
There's no
I
place
need
called
some,
France
I
here.
need some alcohol.
Sparkling wine.
Okay, so
So
are you
I'm
guys
gonna
just
order-
gonna drink now?
Yeah, right. It's first thing in the morning. Got to cure that hangover somehow. You just numb it.
Yeah, exactly. And I am hungover because I had a whole bottle of wine to myself last night. So,
Last night.
yeah.
Can you roll a Constitution check
Oh,
for me
right.
then?
No, not in real life. I'm not actually hungover.
Can you roll a Constitution check for me then?
Constitution? For
Yeah.
sure. Oh, to see if I'm actually hungover or not?
Yeah.
Alright. Sorry, I'm having trouble finding Constitution.
I think he's drunk.
Yeah, he can't even find it. He's drunk in real life. That's why he allowed to take 4 shots.
Okay, yeah. 2.
2. Better than 1.
Yeah, better than
Um,
let's go with
You are still pretty exhausted from the drinking last night. So I'm going to give you 1 point of exhaustion. So you have disadvantage on all ability checks for the day.
that. Cool.
Snap.
Can I have another drink?
Sure.
Do you have some acid?
So this time it's not Lorelai there. It's someone named Tanya, and she's like, "Hi, I'm Tanya. You need a drink?" And she brings you over. What were you wanting? Vodka?
Yep, please.
Brings you over a bottle of vodka. She goes, "This isn't part of the buffet, so it will be 2 silver."
And he's like,
You
no.
bet. Sorry, you said a bottle of vodka for
Yep.
2 silver? Is that...
Yep.
Okay, cool. Awesome. I'm gonna just drink the whole thing right now.
Okay. Roll another Constitution check.
I'm also out of silver pieces, just so you know.
You can always change gold to silver.
18 Constitution,
You handled that vodka like a boss.
just like real life.
Yeah.
Did he skull? Skull, skull, skull.
I don't actually know what that means, sir.
It's when you just drink the whole thing in one go.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
did
chug.
that. I definitely did that.
Sorry, that's an Australianism for all y'all.
It is y'all.
As he takes like a bit of an
Yeah.
American accent there.
Got that southern thing going on.
Yeah, I chugged it. I chugged the bottle of vodka.
Okay.
I handled it like a champ.
Right after she hands it, she's like, "I'm impressed. Good job." And then she walks off.
I appreciate her compliment.
Okay, so did anyone else want a vodka while she was there?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
You want one? Okay.
No, we're good. No thanks. One drunk party member is enough. Actually, I would like to ask Tanya if she's single.
She is not. She's like, "Nope, sorry, I'm married."
Well, you know what?
Insight check.
Yeah, insight. Yes. Yeah, insight check.
Okay, roll for insight.
4.
Not one.
Oh, nice.
She sounds sincere to you. She sounds
I
very
whisper
sincere.
to no, this way. I whisper to Lincoln. I go, hey Lincoln. Wait, I'll do it in the other mic. Hey Lincoln. So like, I have a spell. I could probably get her to leave whoever she sees. How into that are you?
That sounds like a great idea. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
legit. Let's do that.
And all chaos has erupted.
Okay.
So I want to cast suggestion on the bar lady.
Okay, Tanya.
Sure.
Okay.
Please make a wisdom saving throw. DC is 15.
Hold on. I gotta actually get a saving throw for a human now. Alright.
Oh, Tanya's a human. Okay.
Suggestion
Just
is
change
just
this.
15.
What's
That's
the saving have to
No,
be
not
again?
really. Not really.
13?
15.
15.
Oh, 15?
Luckily I rolled a 16, so
What do you mean luckily? What do you mean luckily?
it's always luckily for me.
Okay.
So unfortunately, she hears you sort of make that suggestion. Isn't there a motion with your hands when you do that? Doesn't suggestion have
No,
a...
there is not.
No? Okay. So she just sort of shrugs it off and is like, "No, it's okay. I'm fine. I'm happy." And walks off.
Oh, okay. Well, you enjoy your life then.
Yes, you do that.
Okay. So, what would you guys like to do now?
I've already given my suggestion of we just came into a whole bunch of money, shopping spree part 2. Maybe try that suggestion on some shopkeepers instead.
Okay, but one more and then I'm gonna need a short rest.
Okay, so you guys head back out to the town. Again, you do notice a lot of soldiers sort of wandering around. You'd say probably like for every 2 or 3 townspeople that you see probably like 100 soldiers walking around. So there's a lot of
Hey, so
soldiers.
you guys remember that there's gonna be an army coming, yeah?
Yeah.
Are we
Mhm.
gonna stay here or are we gonna leave?
I don't think we should be here.
We're gonna GTFO.
I don't think we want to be here either. That's why I kind of want to get like as much as we can. Like say that magic shop I believe we went into before. You know.
Does anyone remember how much the stuff we wanted costed? Because I think it's pretty expensive.
A shit ton.
But suggestion if you can pass, might get us some decent prices. You know, free.
Last time we tried that, it didn't take it down enough. But I guess we could try again.
No, last.
Yeah. So suggestion, like they'll give it to us for free if it works.
Yes.
I don't have that power.
2 of us do though.
Okay.
Can we just suggest them to sleep and then just take everything?
So what are you guys
I
looking to
guess
go
we could
visit?
do that.
What do you guys want to go to?
Can you recap the shops that are in the town?
So
I can do that.
Or
So we have What Ails You for healing and drinks, the Orange Gnome Outfitter for crafted clothing that all could use, Angelic Objects for objects good enough for the gods, the Antique Hammer, magical goods that will last forever, the Dazzling Gem, jewelry, and engravings, Milgrim's Magical Mysteries for magical goods, and Iron Shoe for blacksmithing.
Thank you so much, Seeker. That's so good of you to remember all that for us. Really
Well,
appreciate
no
that.
problem.
Got his accent back.
Oh yeah, don't you know, that was just top notch. Thank you so much for remembering all that day.
so, I think at least one of this.
It only comes out when I'm drunk, don't you know?
Or when Strife Seeker isn't. No, Strife
This is
isn't
me
here.
drunk accent day.
When Strife and
yeah.
Esta aren't here, or when you're drunk, those are the options.
okay, so where would you guys like to go?
No, I'm not a Russian. Sorry, I'm saying that to chat.
And anyways, I think at least one of the
He's
places we should
Canadian,
go
I
is
bet.
the magical place, the magic shop.
Which one? That is like
Um,
5.
There's only 5 shops. I
3.
didn't realize they're all magic. You're gonna make me actually look exactly what is here, aren't
I
you?
just told you what they were.
You think I can remember all of them? No, I'm going
Antique
for.
Hammer, Dazzling Gem, Milgrim's Magical Mysteries, and Angelic Objects. 4?
Well, isn't there like one that like?
No, the Dazzling Gem was jewelry. Like
Right,
jewel
but
craft
not
and
enchanted.
amulets, stuff like that.
There's one that was like specific magic that we went to that had like, I think it was the one for the gods.
Angelic Objects.
Wasn't
Yeah.
there one that?
Yeah,
That was one of those very
Yeah, those are
expensive.
expensive. Those were like $7,000. in
That's
gold
that's
pieces.
why I'd want to try your suggestion on that one.
Well, I have a feeling that maybe a guy who sells things that are worth 7,000 gold pieces is probably going to be hard to chop.
Well, what do you suggest then?
Oh, we can try it. That's fine, but you're casting the spell.
Hey, I've got 3 casts, so.
Okay, so you guys head towards Angelic Objects.
Hey, don't you know, would you like to maybe cast your spell on something that I would like too? Or is this just a waste of time for me? Should I go do something else?
No, we'll say like, hey, your whole shop is free for us.
Oh, that sounds like a really good idea. I like that.
So, as you guys are walking down the street towards Angelic Objects, you get towards the city square where the shop is, and you notice that it's boarded up. You notice quite a few shops in the area are boarded up, and they have a note up that says, "We'll be back after the war."
I'm gonna
What?
try to look through the boards.
That is right.
I'm gonna try to look through the boards and see if there's still stuff in the store.
Okay, do a perception check for me.
Damn.
Can I assist?
Sure, you can assist if you want.
13.
13. They rolled the same thing. Both of you look inside. You don't see anything there. There's a lot of cloth draped over like the display areas, but you can't see anything in them. So you don't know if there's anything actually in the shop.
Well,
Is
shit.
there a space that Evan could get inside?
I would say you could probably get Evan in there. You could roll
Don't even
a.
have voices or stuff. Probably don't.
Yeah,
have very
try
good
for
voices.
Evan. See if you can get in there. Try. I don't know what check Evan would be. Maybe we'll do athletics. I don't know. Yeah, athletics check, or maybe acrobatics. Let's do
Uh,
acrobatics.
How's
for
he
that.
getting in?
Acrobatics?
So that would
Well,
just
if
be
it's
dex.
acrobatics, that's a 19.
So, Evan sort of squeezes through one of the slats there, sort of making him smaller as he goes through, himself smaller, and he gets in. He's able to get in there, and he gets through the slats, and he's sort of sitting in front of the door, and he actually gets under the door as well, and runs in. And what do you want him to do?
I would have told him to check if there's any equipment inside. Like
Okay, can you
weapons
have him
and
roll
armors and
a,
stuff.
I would say a perception check as well.
17.
17. So you hear him yell back towards you. He's like, yeah. I see some equipment. There's stuff in here. Yeah, lots of stuff. Like, there's this big thing right in front of me here.
Okay.
And then there's another big
That's
thing
the
over
one.
here.
Right, but like any pointy, sharp things or like stuff that's similar to what I'm wearing.
He's like, I don't know. There's a bunch of white things over all these objects. I can't see it.
Go under.
Right, but did you like check underneath the white thing?
Oh, under the white thing. Okay. Hold on, let me check. So he goes under. He's like, no, I don't see anything.
There's nothing?
No, nothing here.
Is it because it's too dark?
I think he has night vision, doesn't he?
I don't know.
And they're white sheets. They're not blackout sheets.
No, he doesn't. Okay. He's like, no, I don't see anything in here. Everything looks, I don't know, nothing's in here.
Okay.
He goes, there is a back room. I can try the back room.
Yes, do that.
Okay. Can I have you, as he goes into the back room, can I have you roll a dexterity saving throw for me?
Ho, ho, ho! Saving throw. That's a 7.
7. So as he goes into the back room, all of a sudden this alarm goes off, and you hear this loud sort of like horn go off, and Evan just sort of stands there like, what's going on?
They don't have champagne, but they have an alarm system.
Yes.
Wait, they have alarms?
You hear a horn. Yep.
They have a spell called alarm.
You have to remember, this place has magical items in like the tens of thousands. They have some sort of magical enchantment in there.
Well, they could have made magical bubbly champagne for his mimosa. Okay.
Okay, well, if you would like to try for bubbly champagne, I would suggest maybe talking to people to see if maybe someplace that might sell it. But the Silent Ox does not have it. So you hear this alarm, and Evan sort of is like looking around shocked. Do you want him to keep going?
Yeah, he's a chipmunk. What are they gonna say? Oh, chipmunk's trying to steal my stuff. No, you just go to your store, mate.
Okay, so can I have you roll a perception check with disadvantage because it is completely black in that room
Okay.
for him.
13.
13. So he's looking around. He does see. He goes, "I see a pointy object," and he's just sort of like, "It's a pretty big pointy object. What do you want me to do?"
Grab
hold on.
it and bring it to me.
But before we go any further, hypothetically, could I get dancing lights into there, like under doors and stuff?
I would say probably yeah.
So I'd like to cast dancing lights and send them all into that room to light up that room for him, so he can see.
Okay.
Can I just use the first roll then?
Yeah, just use the first roll.
It was not a natural 20. I know that sounds really sus, but
That's fine. Okay, so
17 plus 3.
he still goes, I see a metal pointy object.
Okay, take
so
it and come back.
he goes, it's clamped in. It's stuck, and he's like trying to pull it, but you can't see that.
What are the clamps?
I don't know, it's like there's two things on the sides of it. You know, it's just like...
Can you bite them?
Okay, I'll have you roll a strength check.
Oh. Oh my goodness. That's a 7.
No, I can't bite them. It's not doing anything. It's strong like metal. It's like a rock.
Oh, okay. Well, that's disappointing. But you can come back now.
Okay. So as Evan's on his way back, a couple guards run up hearing this alarm going off. And they go, hey, what are you guys doing?
Oh, we don't know. I heard this alarm, so I came over. You see, I flashed my badge.
Okay. Roll a deception with disadvantage, or with advantage, sorry.
That's sigh.
With advantage.
That's 24.
They go, okay, well, thank you for looking out here. We'll take it from here.
Okay, no worries.
And like two of them stand
Go,
out
go,
front,
go.
while two go start going
There's a pretty
behind.
quick response time.
Well, again, there's soldiers everywhere. So, you guys see Evan sort of squeeze out, and he runs back up to you. You guys want to stay there?
There's a chipmunk. That's amazing.
So while they're there, I'd like to ask them what shops are still open.
What shops are still open?
Yes.
They go, I don't know. The last place I've been was What Ails You, but probably the blacksmith will be open. I don't know. You might want to just wander around and take a look. You're in the trade district here.
Well, you're some
That's the
help.
most passive-aggressive response. Why don't you just go?
So
It is. We are preparing for war. I mean, the army's only half day away now.
But people need items.
Shit.
Pardon?
And messages are like, but people need items. You can't close a store. That's not how you run a system.
I'm not in charge of the stores, ma'am. It is or person. It's the owner of the
Ma'am.
store that gets to choose it.
Just because I'm purple does not mean I'm a man.
I'm sorry. It. Dinosaur person? I don't know.
Do we have any like the social justice warriors around?
Yeah, actually, I have a question. If you're non-binary, what pronouns do you
Yeah.
use? Because I don't want to mess it up.
What pronouns do
Probably
you
the
want?
will, but at least this way I can try to be aware of it.
They and them.
They, them. Okay.
I added some.
Okay. So,
Non-binary.
okay. So, what do you guys want to do?
What do you mean? What are we doing right now?
I'd like to look around to see
that squirrel
from where I'm
just steal an item
standing if
from
there's
the
any
store?
shops open that
No,
we can see.
He could not.
I
Okay.
couldn't do it, eh? Okay.
So, you guys do see What Ails You is open. The Orange Gnome Outfitter is open, and the Blacksmith is open.
Is there any way we can break into this store that we just tried to steal from?
If you want, you can try.
You're on your own though, because there's guards all over and they're watching this building, especially right now. There's at least 4, I think you said.
Yes, there's at least 4.
There's at least 4 specifically checking out the building right
and
now.
you are in
so-
like the trade square, so there's probably like another 100 soldiers
Okay,
sort of in
I'm
the
not
area.
drunk enough to try to fight them all with my brass knuckles, so I'll just save this one for another day.
I believe that is a wise move. We can go and try to take on some other shopkeep that's open and suggest
sounds
that they give us their wares.
They're just gonna holler for
good.
backup,
Sounds
and
good.
we're just gonna be surrounded. And we're gonna all die.
So what do you guys think? Maybe check out the blacksmith and the gnome outfitters then?
Yeah, the outfitters. Let's do the outfitters.
Yeah, outfitters first.
Okay.
Oh, he didn't have anything magical though.
He
Wait,
did
oh, no,
have
he did. That's
some better leather armors.
right.
Okay, so you guys head to the Norm Outfitter, and when you walk in, the gnome is sort of sitting there. He's like, "Oh, you're back! Welcome back! You guys enjoy the armor I gave you guys? I got you guys last time?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, that was real great, don't you know? But we're here for some more, don't you?
I do remember it.
It's almost like they think
So-
he's gonna swear. So.
You cut out right as you were talking. It was like you were bleeped.
So I'd like to ask him.
Yeah.
I'd like to ask him, what is your best leather armor?
My best leather armor? Hold on, let me take a look. Let me take a look. He goes in the back. I have this one here, and he pulls it out. It's a pretty durable armor. You know, it's probably one of the stronger ones. I got this off a soldier a couple years back. He said that it sort of protected him against almost everything. It'd be a leather +2.
Can you go back there and check on a good heavy armor too?
What's armor? Sorry, I missed you.
Heavy, if you don't mind, looking for some heavy armor.
Heavy armor?
is great. Oh yeah. You see, like the stuff I'm wearing right now, it's real heavy. I mean,
You probably need to try the blacksmith for the heavy armor. I don't carry anything that's.
look, I'm
thick.
no genius, okay? I didn't go to school. I don't know what to carry. All right.
I wonder, do you have any studded leather armor?
Studded leather armor. Let me take a look. I might have some.
Do you mind telling me what to carry here?
We carry mostly light armor, some little bit of medium armor, not too much. As long as it doesn't require a lot of metal, you know, we can put that in. I do get some. I have a mage that comes by and enchants some of it. So,
Do you have any jewelry or weapons?
no, we just do armor.
Okay, thank you so much,
Also,
little guy.
we make some great formal wear. If you're looking for like any sort of formal event, I got that too.
How did you know that I wouldn't be into that sort of thing? Can you see that on my face or something?
Yeah, formal wear looked really good. As he's saying that, he's looking. He's like, I do have this studded armor. And he brings it out. It'd be a studded armor +1.
It got really quiet in here. What's going on?
Sorry, I was checking something. I was
Okay.
checking cost. Okay, he goes. This one here would this would be about 200 gold. Yeah. So you were looking for some formal wear. You going to?
No, I wasn't, but you were trying to sell me some. I'm okay though. Thank you very much.
Okay, no problem, no problem. You sure? I've got this great orange tuxedo.
You know, orange just really isn't my color. Do you have anything in maybe light blue? Why are you laughing?
Because it keeps
I
beating
know,
you
I'm
out
outta here.
right when you say stuff.
You know, I just walk around. I take out. I'm out of here. I don't like being laughed at by old people, so I just walk right out.
Well then, okay, no problem, no problem. So, would you like to get this studded armor?
How much does it cost again?
200 gold.
And how much was the leather +2?
That guy would be about 600 gold. 600 gold.
And this is where I would like to try a suggestion.
Okay.
And I would like to say... Stop laughing over there! I'd like to say, well, we're trying to help out with the war efforts, and we don't really have that much money on us. Would you like to help us out? We'll help protect the town and you, if you give it to us for free.
Okay, what's your save DC on that?
That should be 13, but I'll just double check it. Yep, 13.
How much did you want for it?
Free is what I said.
He looks at you for a minute. He's like, yeah, I think that could be fair. Yeah, sure. So you're gonna protect the store as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I just say, DM, did you roll with advantage?
No, I did not.
He's a gnome.
You are right.
Damn it, Seeker.
Sorry.
So, thank you, Seeker, because I had forgotten that. So he looks at you for a second. He's like, "That sounds like a great deal. I mean, if you want to protect the store, I definitely like that. But what guarantee do I have that you'll stick around?"
I'll be wearing the armor, won't I?
Yeah, but I just need to be sure. You want to roll a deception check for me?
Well, what would you want to see?
Well, I need to know what your shift schedule will be like, what sort of protection you're going to do. If we get breached into the city, are you going to, like, barricade around the store? What do you want to do?
So, I'm a sorcerer.
Okay.
I have access to chromatic orb, I've got access to firebolt. I don't think of getting anywhere close.
All right, roll a deception check.
Come on, where is it? That would be 21.
Nice roll.
So, he goes, okay, I'll tell you what. I'll give it to you for half price.
I don't think that's a good deal. I'm helping protect your wares.
I don't think that's a real good deal.
Look, you know what? I need to have some money made off this because I did pay for some stuff, but I can definitely do half price.
Nope, no deal.
Okay, no worries. I mean, I am in a city. It's, we do have the guard here, and there's like 5,000 troops here. I don't think anyone's going to get in, but I would have used your help.
The army is bigger than...
Did you know that army is about 3 times the size of the city troops?
We have walls. I'm not too concerned.
Walls fail.
They have dragons.
Yeah, they have an army of dragons.
They have dragons?
Yes.
They have been leveling cities all over with dragons. We just came from, what's that place called? Someone?
Falkirk?
Falkirk, yep.
Falkirk.
And before that,
And
some
there
of our
were-
party members split from the... What was the other one? Star? No. I can't remember what the other city was. I wasn't there for that one.
Okay.
Neither was I.
Yeah. And Lincoln's not here to say.
Oh yeah, Lincoln left. Darn. Okay, I was really hoping Lincoln would be there for that.
The
that
person
one
that
was Starguard.
Yeah, I thought something. So Starguard has been leveled. Our companion Lincoln was there for that. Falkirk, his
Roll
hometown.
a persuasion check with advantage because Seeker's been helping.
I'm glad I have advantage for that. So you said persuasion?
Yeah.
That'll be 20. Oh no, wait, hold on.
Ooh.
Oh no, that'll be 18. Still decent, but
You know what? Wildmaw is defending it all the time against crazy creatures from the Scar Mountains. I think we're going to be okay. you know, if you've been looking at it, the defenses here have been great. I think I'm going to be okay here.
That's what I thought at Winter Haven, and then I just want to walk out.
No. Can I sell him stuff?
Sure, what do you want to sell? What?
My old armor.
Okay. What sort of armor do you have?
Leather.
Leather armor? I could give you 10 gold for it.
No. I want to tell them that it's special.
Okay, roll a deception check.
So it's a 2.
2?
It gets even better because it's -1. So she rolled a 3.
Not natural 1.
No.
No, she rolled
Two.
3, but she has -1 on her deception. Okay,
It's
yeah.
special to me.
I can see that this is very worn. It's also a little bit stretched.
You call
From
me fat? I'll kill you.
just your body size, you know, it looked like it was maybe tightened too much. Maybe you should get it fitted next time.
No, those. I feel like you're talking about my weight.
Well, don't worry, I can
eat a
fix
lot
it.
of potatoes.
I can still give it to you. I can give you the 10 gold, even though it's a little bit stretched out. Not a problem.
Deal.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna walk out and say, when those dragons come, you'll be the last person we protect. If that. And leave.
Okay. I think, Seeker, you're still in here, or are you leaving too?
Oh, I'm leaving. I'm gonna stay around.
Okay. Just checking. So you guys all leave. Are you heading to the blacksmith now, or?
I'm not gonna fart, but I'm gonna cast prestidigitation. So now his upper lip smells like, you know what Reference is?
Okay. Oh my god. You just see this like look, and he's just like, and he's trying to get away, and it's just following him.
So hold on, are you outside of the store now with the rest of us?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
is Ghost around?
Sorry?
Is Ghost around?
Yeah, Ghost, where are you?
Does he need to relieve himself at all? I think this shop would be a great litter box.
You do see Ghost behind you. He's sort of just like checking out each of the alleys as you guys have been walking by. He's been like looking in, looking for some mice, popping back out.
Hey, Ghost, would you say you need to use a bathroom? You don't know what that is. Would you say you need to dig a hole and like go in it and then cover it back up? That's what cats do, right?
I don't need to do that. I just go in an alley. You know.
Oh, right, okay. Well, like, do you want to do that now, but without the digging, just going?
Sure, I guess. And he just goes.
No! I use mage hand, I pick it up, and I throw it in the straw.
Okay. Okay. So you throw that in. You throw it in the store as you're closing the door, or did you push the door open with your mage hand at the same time?
Yeah, I just like Mage Hand just pushes it open and drops it and then disappears.
Okay. You just hear this, what? And then the door's closing.
We're walking away.
To the blacksmith.
Okay. So, you guys are starting to head towards the blacksmith. I think we're going to take maybe a 5-10 minute break to calm down.
It's gotta be silly.
And then we'll get back. So, we'll be back in about 5-10 minutes here, guys. So,
We're back
hello, we're back.
to our
Yay.
shit slinging bonanza.
Just as we're coming back, I do
Literally.
want to just remind people, if you're following us, just make sure you hit the follow button up there if you like this show. Or if you're watching this later on YouTube, hit subscribe.
If you want to see us rebel against the DM more, and I guess figuratively and literally throw shit at him, hit that follow button.
So, then you don't have to, but we're just giving you suggestions there, TLC. Okay, so you guys come back. You were heading towards the blacksmith. So, you guys are walking towards the Iron Shoe. What were you guys looking to get there? Like, you walk in and one guy goes, "Oh, how did the cart turn out?"
Works great.
Oh, well, we need more brooms.
Brooms. Just like regular broom? I could give you like a nice little metal handle and some bristles, or
No, brooms like this, and I call the broom a flying and have it fly up into my hand.
did you have it with you?
It's always on me.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah, I don't carry that. Yeah.
And even if it wasn't with me, if it's within 1 mile, I can call it.
Okay. Okay, so, he's like, okay, I think I remember you guys having that from, like a week ago.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm glad the cart worked out. I'm happy to hear that. Which, by the way, I'm just gonna retcon here and say you guys had taken the cart to a stable when you guys got into town last week, because I forgot you had the cart and the
Solid.
ox.
Okay. Sure.
And we're gonna make Strife pay for the stable fee.
Okay.
I'm down.
Okay, so he's like, okay, so you guys need anything else? I can retrofit another cart for you guys if you want a backup cart, if you have a second one. It's sort of fun. I enjoyed that one.
If you guys
No, I
want to,
just.
if you guys want to check out anything, I've got to look up something quickly.
Okay, let you guys know when you're ready. I'm just gonna go back and he starts hammering a sword.
Yeah, so I have this short sword that I don't want.
Oh, okay. Sure. You're making me look up prices. 1 sec.
That's okay, don't bother. How about you give it to me for all of your gold and like a suggestion?
Okay. What's yours is 13, right?
It's 15.
15?
My
That was
charisma
not
is
a roll.
better.
Ooh, that is not a good roll. He looks at you for a minute. He's like, "Oh, sure, that sounds like a good plan. Okay." He goes, "Give me a second," and you see him. He goes to the like a big stone like metal box, and he's like pops it open, and then inside he pulls out a heavy chest, and he's like, yeah, here you go," and he just hands you the chest.
As he's handing the chest
Fucking
over, I want to intervene and someone screwed me over.
Yeah, but he can share the
What do you
food with
mean?
us
I
all.
didn't screw you over at all.
I want to intervene and shake his hand and say thank you.
Oh.
Okay, so as he's carrying the chest over, you just like grab his hand and say thank you. The chest falls to the ground. A natural 20. The chest breaks open. All of the money
Is natural
falls.
20 the best situation?
Not when I'm trying to decide if it hit the ground and broke. So a bunch of gold and silver falls to the ground. And he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry." And he starts to like clean it up and put it back to the ground. So inside is 19,000 gold. Or 1900 gold.
19,000.
Oh.
100. I apologize. I added a 0 to my brain.
19,000 gold. Chat. 19,000 gold.
1900 gold. You have 400 silver. And you have 35 copper.
Do you want to share?
How much silver?
400 silver.
And 90 copper.
You want to share it with the 4 people that are here? The other 2 are still sleeping, doing God knows what.
I was gonna say this is party funds.
They're not with you. They're still at the...
I know, I said that's what
yeah.
you share with us.
So
Yeah, I
can
was
you say
gonna
that one
say
more
this is
time?
party funds.
No.
Please?
So how much is it each?
God damn
I
it.
said you're begging for it to be 19,000.
No.
Yeah, and then I just go...
Oh my god.
Okay, so...
Hey, can I intimidate the DM?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay. 16.
I don't feel intimidated.
I was hoping for a natural 20 there.
Ask him why he doesn't feel intimidated.
Okay, so... he hands you all of his gold and silver. He's like, that looks like a great deal. I'm really glad that we got this sword. Do you need anything else while I'm here?
Damn right you're glad. So, sorry, did we split the gold or
Okay,
not?
so
It's up to
since he's in
Speaker.
such a great mood for making deals, I want to go up to him and ask him what his best sword is.
Ah, my best sword. Okay. My best sword,
Short sword specifically.
short sword specifically. Well, my inventory is a little bit lower than normal right now because of the war. A lot of soldiers have been buying stuff up. But I would say that you said you wanted short sword.
Yes.
I do have this short sword here, and he pulls it out. When he pulls it out of the case or the sheath, sorry, it starts to glow, sort of like with a moonlight color, and he's like,
The orcs are coming.
So as he pulls it out, it starts to like give a bit of a glow and light up the room, sort of within about 15 feet of it. A little bit brighter than it is. It's already daytime, so it doesn't add too much. But and he goes, "This one's a great sword.
So I wanted a short sword, not a great sword.
A great short sword." Yeah, if you'd like this, it's only 600 gold.
And can you explain to me anything about it?
Yeah, so this sword is enchanted to give you the light of the moon around you, but it also is strengthened by magic as well, providing you an extra bonus to the magic. So it's actually a moon touch sword of +1.
Nah. Sorry, doesn't really interest me.
Okay, no problem. And he sheaves it back. Unless anyone else would want it, he starts to pull it back out. Puts it back into his case.
That's okay. I make my own weapons.
All right. Can I give you guys a hand with anything else?
Hey, Lincoln, didn't you want the armor?
Yeah, hey, do you have any? Hey there, eh? Don't you have any armor for?
Yeah. What kind of armor are you looking for? I've got plate. I've got half plate. I got chainmail. You looking for anything in particular?
Yeah, actually, do you have anything that's got some magic in it?
Some magic in it? I've got this this chain armor here. Chainmail. It's strengthened to provide you a little bit more resistance to blows. It is a it's an armor of +1 basically.
Is that all you've got there?
Oh well, I mean, you got half plate here. I don't really have too much. If you're looking for it, I do have this one here, and he pulls it out. It's a half plate. This one here is made of adamantine. So any sort of hit against it, it's going to just like reduce the amount of damage if they get a really good strike on you. And so that one gives you any critical against you becomes a normal hit.
Oh, and what's the armor class on that there?
That one is just your regular half plate.
Is that stronger or less strong? Less as strong? Well, I'm not the best at talking right now.
This one's not enchanted like the other one is.
Okay, what about against the chainmail? See, I'm wearing chainmail here. I wonder if it's better than.
I'm sorry, you cut out there.
I said I'm wearing chainmail. Is it better or worse than what I'm wearing?
If you're just wearing basic chainmail, this armor is going to be better. Of course, the other one is also chainmail, and so that one would be much stronger because it's enchanted chainmail.
How much for the enchanted chainmail, please?
That one would be 200 gold.
200 gold. Can I get that for free?
Roll for persuasion.
Sure. 10.
No.
Hey, Seeker.
I don't have any more spell slots.
Hey, hey.
He's trying to look it up.
Hold on a sec. Hold on. So, after he says no, I go up to him and I just kind of ask, like, we are trying to help out with the town, with the whole invading army coming along. I'm pretty sure you've heard about that,
Definitely. I mean,
No.
they're only a couple hours away now.
Yeah, so how would you like us to help protect your shop? You have essentially 2 extremely strong magic users, and if you give this guy extremely good armor, then it's even better chances of your shop staying intact.
And then I flex in the corner. I show my big muscles.
Okay, it's a save 13.
Yes.
That one's bad too.
Yes! Alright! That means we win. Cool.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like a great deal. That's actually a pretty good deal. Yeah, here you go. And he hands over the armor to you.
Thank you so much. Appreciate doing business with you.
So, yeah, when the army gets here, I'll be close up the shutters. Just knock on the door. I'll let you in.
Don't worry, we'll be outside of the area. We'll make sure that they don't even get into the walls.
Sounds good. Roll deception while you're at it.
Come on.
What's the armor called?
Armor +1, chainmail.
So,
Okay, thanks.
22.
22. That sounds good. I like the plan.
Okay. And so, I guess, are we done here? Anyone else need anything? I
Okay.
guess not.
So you guys leave. Are you guys good? You guys have anywhere else you want to go? It is about noon now after you guys have done all the haggling and stuff. So it's about midday. Do you guys want to head anywhere in particular? Or?
So, judging from what they've all been saying, the army is a few hours away. This town is screwed. Shall we grab our cart and go?
I don't know. I think it's kind of bad of us to scam these people out of all their money and still.
You literally just made him give you all the money. For
What are
a
you talking
stupid
about?
sword.
Money. I didn't get any money.
I could see it. It fell. I watched him pick it up. You can't deceive me.
Can't I?
No.
Let's take a short rest and then.
That's perfect.
I'm not gonna let
No,
you
it's party
sleep
funds.
enough.
It's party
No.
funds. I've put it in the bag of holding, and if we need something desperately, we can pull out of the pool.
But in all honesty,
Pull out of the pool, literally.
Yeah, straight out of my butt. That's the bag of holding. That's all it is.
Okay. So moving on. You guys start to. Are you gonna head back to the inn, or to get your cart from the stable there, or do you want to?
We should tell the other people that were in this, that they're doing hanking, that we're leaving.
Okay. So you guys start heading back towards the inn, the Silent Ox. As you get there, you just see them sitting at a booth drinking. They look up, they're like, "Hey!" And there are. Esta is not drunk, but Strife is drunk. So Strife is drunk and sort of like, "Hey, you guys are back!" Yelling out to you guys. What do you guys want to do? You just gonna grab him and go?
so I noticed you Seeker, had a few issues with possibly just skipping town, but what's going to happen if we stay, do you think? Every other town's been destroyed. Do you think we'll be able to stop
You ain't
anything?
gonna last.
Oh, well, you never
You
know.
almost got killed by some gnolls.
That's not true. I was fine.
Talking
I
to
think
the drunk.
I think I was fine too, eh?
Talking to the
If it
drunk.
makes you feel better.
It does.
Yeah, you punched
Which I
children.
don't know. Maybe.
So
Maybe.
if we were to stay, what would we do? Because
Fight.
I'd want an actual battle plan to see what we could do to help if we were going to stay and help.
I was just thinking we would kill things.
Do you have enough firepower to kill 15,000 things?
So they're
No,
only
but
a-
maybe like 50.
If they're only a few hours away, like, do we know for sure how many there are of them?
Maybe ask, like a guard or.
Well, I'm thinking we take the
soldier?
broom and we take Evan and we stick Evan on the broom and we go fly it out.
But if we're gonna take the broom, why not take Evan? Why not just?
Because the broom can. How can a broom tell us what's out there? You take Evan.
He's saying, why aren't you just on the broom? Or him.
Well, because a big ass dinosaur on a broom, they might not notice a broom with a little chipmunk on it. They might not notice that.
I'm sorry, this big ass dinosaur would slow down the broom too much.
Well, it doesn't have to be the dinosaur. It could be someone else. I have the wings. We don't need them.
But you guys are noticeable. You're too
But
big.
I see
I
the
don't
point.
cast a shadow. Why would they look up?
There's dragons.
That might be a problem too. But then so would the broom.
You
Right?
wouldn't
Why would
see the
dragons
broom
see
if you're too far away, but they could see you because you're a whole bunch. Tiny. Big.
So, are you guys going to scout, or do you want to...
So I would imagine the guard has already done the scouting for us.
No, they
Probably.
stupid.
You did see some scouts.
So should
No,
we
the
just
guard was-
ask, like, are there any guards inside the tavern, the inn
Yeah,
right now?
there's quite a few drinking.
I'd like to walk up to them and just
They're drinking.
simply ask.
I'd maybe a drunk god.
I'm be like, why are you drinking? The war
What
is
else are
coming.
we going to do? Yeah, we'll be fine.
Train?
You know, liquid courage.
Yeah, I think you're vomiting on them is gonna scare them away.
Great.
Takes another swig.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. Woohoo! Yeah, we're gonna win. And he just takes another swig.
So I'd like to ask him, do you know what the army is that's coming? How big it is?
Well, the North Army's already camped out. We've I think they said it's probably about 7,000 or 8,000. And then in the South, numbers a little bit more iffy because some of them have veered off to deal with the elves. But we probably think it's 4,000 to 5,000.
So an estimation of about 12,000.
That sounds about right. I think your math is pretty good.
You literally could have said 4,000 and you've been like, oh.
Probably. And how many guards does this town have right now?
Well, the guards are only about 1,000, but we have 2 divisions of the army here, so we've got a number of about 8,000 troops here, on top of the guards.
So you're almost 2 to 1.
That's okay. This keep has never fallen in the 700 years it's been built.
And is there anything unique about the army? Do they have any like dragons or any
Well, yes.
artillery?
They have dragons. I heard there's some siege weapons that they're building up in the north. I heard that the dragons have been already sort of attacking at the keep a little bit earlier today. They did a couple of swoops, but we got one of them, so we're pretty happy about that. That's why I don't think there's any chance that we're going to have any sort of guards or any sort of failure in defending the city, except for maybe the lower trade district because it's outside the walls. So I wouldn't recommend going out the gates today. And he's like, Tanya, another beer. And she runs up with another beer for him.
I actually want to intercept that and be like, sir, I think you've had enough liquid courage. You know, maybe you should get ready to fight instead, because they're fairly close.
Okay, roll a persuasion.
19.
Well, my shift is in a couple hours. Maybe you're right. Tanya, why don't you give it to him? She hands you the beer.
And
Thanks, mate. And he taps the guy, puts an arm over you. He's like, don't worry, man. We got this.
so once he walks out, I hold the beer up and go, who wants a free one?
He turns around as he's walking out. He's like, he hears you. He's like, I'll take it.
After he walks out, jeez.
He was outside. He heard you. But one of his friends runs up. He's like, I'll take it, man. I'll take it. And he grabs it just out of your hand and downs it in one go. He's
But
like,
as he goes
"Ah!"
down it, I want to make it taste really disgusting.
Nice, nice.
Okay.
Do you have a slot for that though?
It's a cantrip.
Nice.
What do you making it taste like?
Guys, give me something quick.
Cat poo.
Guano. It tastes like guano.
So as he's like, one quick swig as he goes out, he's like, all of a sudden he goes, what the hell? Tanya, what the hell did you put in this thing? And he just smashes the cup towards the ground. It's wood, so it just bounces along. You can see a little bit of a chip in it now as it goes. But yeah, so and he's just like, I think maybe I've had too much, and he walks out.
Okay. So with
I
this
love
with this new information, I'd like to go back to the group and just talk to them. Like, what do you guys think? Because we have all this information now. What do you think our chances are?
Pretty slim.
Should we stay or should we go now?
Hey now, haven't heard that somewhere before?
Sounds like a very familiar name.
What are the DM? What are some options for leaving the town? Where could we go?
Well.
So, there's three
like,
gates.
If we can think of anything.
There's 3 gates in the city. There's a north gate, a south gate, and an east gate.
There's going over the wall with the broom.
Yeah, there's going over the wall with the broom. The guy mentioned that there is already an army camping on the north side. So you'll probably not want to go out the north gate. The south army was a couple hours away. So you might have some issues there. You could try going east, but who knows if there's any scouts or detachments.
Can we
from
go
the area.
west?
You could go west. You'd have to go over the wall for that. There is no gate on the west side, but that goes towards the Scar Mountains. Actually, here.
Oh, we probably don't want to go there.
What's over there?
The Scar Mountains? The Void. That's what's there.
It's not 100% yet, but I will send you guys.
Oh yeah, we never learned too much about the void. Do you guys maybe know a little bit about it to show me?
I spent countless hours in the mountains defending against horrors that came out of that. I would not recommend we go.
There you guys go. If you check World, I just sent you guys a quick map, rough map of the area. I hadn't finished it yet.
I
So
already had that.
Nope, this is just around Wildmount.
This is zoomed in.
Oh.
Yeah.
So in other words, we're kind of stuck between a rock and a hard place right now.
Yeah. Have you guys ever heard of Lakeside? It sounds like a nice place.
So,
No, nobody wants to go over to the lakeside, eh? You know, let's just let this whole war just happen, and we'll just come back when it's over.
I will mention that that is north.
Well, northeast. It's not
I don't
true
know.
north, you know. Trust me, I know north. I'm from the
the
place.
south?
Well, I vote to go northeast to the winter, not to the Winter Haven, no, to the lakeside place there. That's my vote. That's what I want to do. You guys can
So
take it or leave
Strife
it.
pipes up and says, I think we should do what Lincoln suggests.
Who said that?
Strife.
Right?
Strife.
Okay.
is Esta going along with Strife?
Strife,
She
don't you
usually
want
does.
to check out the fire from that forest? You were looking at it a lot while we were traveling.
I think Stripes made it perfectly clear that he wants to do whatever Lincoln wants to do.
That's what it seems to always be.
I think he's
And he said that.
infatuated with
He
you.
literally said that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this going to turn into a 3-way relationship soon?
Yeah.
A love triangle going on here?
Absolutely. Well, not so much of a triangle, as much of a well-balanced tricycle that works perfectly together.
Okay, so we have 3 for leaving. What do you say, Seeker?
Not just leaving though, leaving towards Lakeside.
Okay, so, are you guys,
Box is broken again.
do you want to leave or do you want to stay, Seeker?
Look, if we're not gonna, if we have to leave, I would prefer if we did something useful, like you know that that castle that they were gonna take us to, and like string us up for sacrifice or whatever, maybe we can go there and save people.
That's what I was kind of thinking is,
Oh,
while
so
their
instead of
army
being efficient,
is
attack
out
us, yeah.
doing this, we might be
Yeah.
able to. We know that they have a lot less forces. We can go for their main headquarters and try to see what's going on there. Maybe take them out from inside.
But we are pretty strong. Like, we could be the difference in keeping a hold, you know, in holding a line, sorry, rather than it breaking or something.
Well,
I think you need to do a speech. Seeker needs to do a speech that brings our morals up.
But
And then
do
we'll
you think
do what she wants.
do you think
You know?
us 6 are 4,000 people strong? Plus dragons.
Not for 1,000, but if dragons aside, you know, I don't know how old they are. If they're young enough, we could kill a dragon. But regardless, if the line we have a superior defensive position. If the line holds, then we'll be okay. And we are probably strong enough that just being there, we could, like, our presence will give the soldiers morale. You know what I'm saying?
I understand what you're
But
saying.
it's so much harder when it's not an animal.
I completely get what you're saying. Do you have a plan of what we could do, how we could help?
God no.
Well, come on, this is you, like, trying to...
I will remind you all, when you first walked in the gate, the guard mentioned if you were looking to help, there was some mercenary work at the armory.
So, we have a few hours. Why don't we check out
He's
that
just
then?
gonna go over to the side of the corner and he's gonna let him relieve himself there for a second.
In the building? Did you say that in the building, or did you say go outside?
Isn't this guy lawful? What is he doing?
I think you pronounced awful wrong.
Oh.
Oh, shit. Anyways.
Well,
So-
you know what? How about we go check the bounty board and then we can decide. We still have time.
Yeah, I just like knowing all the facts. Like, if there's no chance of us winning, or if the chance is extremely low, I'd rather not be here when the town goes down. I don't want to get trapped in another cage and have to go through that debacle again.
I don't know. We got out of it pretty easy last
We
time.
got a cart.
Yeah, but if we're known to their army now, they might happen to, put a few more guards and more defenses to stop us from, I don't know, throwing a giant earth elemental at them and letting it beat the
Wow.
shit out of them.
I do have a slightly smaller earth elemental. So.
Yeah, so it'd be the same scenario over again.
I would've kicked the door in first.
Small one, it's sneaky.
But it would be the same scenario again. Earth elemental starts squashing them one by one, just... Just instead of Dwayne the Rock, it's Pebble.
And Bam Bam.
Pebble is a beautiful, strong rock man.
And he
And-
goes Bam Bam.
He can kill so many Knoll children. Don't mess with Pebble, okay?
I have no doubts that, like, Pebble could be very useful. I just like having all the facts,
So is Lincoln done pissing on public property?
We'll find out in a
Yeah, he
moment.
wasn't on chat. Were you in the building when you left Lincoln, or did you go outside the building?
I was outside the building. I went outside the building and,
Okay.
and just did it against the side there where no one was looking.
Can I have you do a stealth check for me?
Glad you guys really cared about that. Oh no, I wasn't trying to be stealthy at all.
Okay. As you're going, one of the guards is like, "Hey, go to the bathroom. There's an outhouse
I
just
am
around
doing
back.
that. I mean, I am doing that, eh? That's what I'm doing, eh? Don't
There's
you
an
know?
outhouse in the back," and he just
Yeah,
like
yeah,
whacks
ready
you
to
with the
blow,
side of his
eh?
sword.
I'm gonna use intimidation on it.
God damn.
We don't
Why
need
do you have to make
back
it
off.
worse?
If you don't let me piss on this building, I'm gonna piss on you.
Yes, exactly. That's a 15.
15. Look, man. Look, I'm just trying to keep this a nice place, okay? Just, you know, just don't. You know, next
I'm
time.
already done.
Next time, just go around back, okay?
It's done,
Okay?
okay? It's done. I'm leaving.
Okay.
I'm not coming back.
All right.
Okay?
Okay.
Now while you're at it, give me your punch of gold.
I didn't know he was electrical.
Roll. Are you doing intimidate or persuade here?
This is definitely intimidating.
Okay. Do another intimidation check.
That's a 4.
Look, man. I was being nice with you. If you want, I'll take it down to the jail and we can sort this out a different way.
You know
Is
what?
that
I
what
don't
you
think
want?
I want that too much.
Okay.
I'm gonna pass on that, but thank you so much for the offer.
Okay. Move along.
I'll move when I'm damn ready to.
Oh, God.
All right. Jim, Dalkin, let's go. We're taking this guy in. 2 guards walk over.
I'm gonna try to fight them.
Okay.
Call them back up. Guys, help! I need help.
Are you guys coming to his aid?
I'm gonna look over at Seeker and be like, should we help him? He kind of did this to himself.
A Seeker's eating popcorn.
Okay. Well, give me a second.
Is Nessie gonna help? No? It's just me, I got this.
Just hold on a
But
second.
I can take off on 2 guards. I'm a hero, right?
3
I
guards.
got this.
3
I
guards.
know what the X is.
Potato.
Sorry, I'm just trying to find the right tile. Was not expecting this.
I don't think any of us were.
Yeah, sure, this will do.
Nessie is gonna hear the commotion and go outside and start yelling at the guards
Nice.
to stop and go away.
I'm just going to put it over my other board because I don't feel like changing it.
Oh, is Nessie gonna try to make this not into a fight?
Yeah,
Nice.
say go away. I'll eat you.
Oh, nice, I like that. So intimidation, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
So, not only do we have to now worry about a large army outside the walls, we have to worry about the guards inside.
Let's do it this way.
Well, not if Nessie accomplishes her goal.
We'll do that. Okay, so we got Lincoln in a corner taking a piss.
Not anymore.
Funny, this person's leaning.
So, hold on. Is this the stance you take when you pee? Just this heroic, leaned out stance?
Absolutely. 100%. That's right.
Just yes.
No aiming, it's just going. He's like,
Fire hose.
yep.
And then you came out to help?
Yeah.
Did anyone else come out to help?
Okay, so now that Seeker's done eating popcorn, what do you think? Should we help this idiot? We really should to stop this if we can.
I have a plan, but first I want to see what happens.
You're gonna let them start fighting?
So who else is coming out?
You know what? I'm with you. I'll sit back and watch as well.
So you guys are inside. Okay.
So there's
Are there
windows,
windows
I
at all? like inside the building?
Yeah, you can see out. You can see a little bit. Not this corner, but you see that there's a commotion
Yeah,
going on in
it
front.
really bad that he went and pissed right in front of the window. Like,
I think that'd be something that Lincoln would do at this point in time.
Okay, so I guess we'll have to do roll for initiative.
15.
3.
Hold on, check your initiative.
Whatever. But you guys aren't doing this, so it's between me and him. And I'm just yelling at them. And threatening.
All right, Lincoln, you'll be first.
Wow.
What do you want to do? They're trying to grapple you right now.
Perfect. Where's the closest one?
They should be right there. They're all grabbing you.
Did he zip up his pants? Or button them up yet?
No.
No, I'm good. I'm fully dressed. I was about to. It's all good.
Okay, so
He was about to blank.
they grab you.
I don't want to know what you're about to do because it just censored you.
Guys, it's not blanking for me. What are you talking about? Is it blanking for chat too? Anyway, who's the closest?
They're all closest to you. The guy that was originally talking to you, this guy here, which is Brown. He is the guy painted.
Sorry, do you have a name or
Brown.
is it his color?
Brown, but he's the white guy. The
He's
white
Brown?
tabard one. Yep.
Because he has a name, I'm going to target him.
Okay. They all have a name,
Um,
but anyhow.
Well, I want to make this as realistic as possible. So my sword and shield are kind of like on me, but not in my hands. But my brass knuckles are like always on. So I'm just gonna just take a swing at his face,
Okay.
straight up, with my brass knuckles,
Okay.
because we're brawling now. So what's that? That's a 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
1d4 plus. Hits him for 5 damage.
5
And
damage.
I'm gonna do it again
Okay. 1 sec. Sure.
as a bonus action.
Okay.
All right. Violence. Yeah, that's a 15 to hit in the second shot.
That one is a miss.
Okay.
So, your first punch goes right into his jaw.
Oh, I was hoping I could do it. Can I do it?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Okay, cool. So I'm standing there, and they're coming at me to grapple me, and I'm just like, I swing back and I boom, punch the first dude in the face just one time, and I try to go for a second hit, just wind up, but I'm kind of still pretty drunk and stuff, so I just kind of like miss him and just go kind of past his face there for the second one,
Okay.
and stumble a little bit, but I'm still a seasoned warrior, so I unstumble instantly, as almost like it didn't happen.
Okay. So, the first one is going to try and punch, the first guy here, this one, not trying to kill you, he's just going to punch you back.
I have a question.
Yep.
Are they wearing brass knuckles as well?
No.
Are they just using their fists?
Yes.
That's gonna hurt. Cool, go for it.
The first one tries to swing at you. It was right in the middle of your swing, and he just sort of like went right where you were as you were like leaning forward to do your first punch against Brahm. The second one, 20 to hit.
That's a hit.
Yeah. So the second one, Brahm, having just been punched by you, takes a big swing at you as well. He deals 4 damage.
Is Brahma a bigger dude?
No, he's about the same size, but he just had a really good roll.
That's not very RP.
So, having just taken that hit from you, he's like enraged that you just punched him in the face and he's got like a welt. So he just takes all of his might and swings into you, punching you there. One. The third guy, taking a swing at you, swings in, hitting your shield. And you hear this crack as he punches into your shield. And all of a sudden, as you look at him, he's like taking his hand back and like 3 of his fingers are just like limp. And he actually hurt himself punching you there. And Nessie, what would you like to do?
Okay. I hear the commotion and I come running out, screaming and growling and being
You
mean.
moving up, or are you just gonna try to intimidate?
I'm gonna try to intimidate them.
Okay.
And I'm like running and I'm screaming at them saying, stop, and if you don't stop, you're not gonna like the consequences because I'm gonna eat you.
Okay. Roll for intimidation.
I don't like this dice.
Another dice to throw to the ground. The guards. One of the guards looks over towards you, and he's like,
Oh,
"Man-"
don't I have advantage with that? Because my size and fucking huge.
And this unknown creature, technically.
Like, nobody's ever seen me before.
They're a little bit more weary of you. I would say that they distrust you, so they're already sort of on the edge. I would say probably no.
Time I'm trying to help guys.
That only happens like when you're trying to intimidate like the small gnome that one time, because you're so much larger than him.
I probably sit on these people and break them.
They're like average height. They're about 6 feet tall.
They're taller than me.
Break their legs with my tail swing.
So they turn to you. Look, this doesn't concern you. We're just arresting this man for peeing all over this lovely corner.
And then I'm like, it's gonna rain. It's gonna be gone.
Hold on. At this point in time, because we can't hear what's going on, I'd like to turn to Seeker and go, hey, you want to go just wash that pee off with your bracelet?
I was probably just gonna use prestidigitation to clean it up because they can instantly clean your soil object. So,
I just thought it would be kind of funny because you just walk up, put your hand on the wall, call for the water. Just water falls down and cleans it up, you know?
yeah, but what if we need water later, you know? Like,
That's true.
Okay.
gotta be prepared for that sort of stuff. I thought you wanted to know the facts.
So while that conversation's going on, Lincoln, it's back to you.
Okay. After taking that hit, it kind of like, shook me up a little bit. I'm like, okay, this is a bit more than a fist fight. I gotta, pull out all the stops. So I'm gonna cast Bane on all three of them.
Okay.
And you know how I do that, right? Bane! Right? I'm gonna literally say that.
Okay.
So they all have Bane on them. Like, just like that.
You just banged all over them.
I banged all over them. Bane! So, yeah.
Okay.
It's actually required a drop of blood as a component, and so I used the face blood that I just got from my punch. I
Yeah.
just kind of like use that as
So
the
like when they
blood
punch you in the face, they like hit your nose a bit and a little bit of blood out of your nose.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then I'm like, you know what? I don't think so. Bane! What's my bloody nose blood?
Okay. What's the save on that one again? What's the save for it?
12.
D4.
12. It's 12.
Is it wisdom or
Charisma.
Charisma 12.
charisma?
12.
Okay. The first one succeeds. The second one succeeds.
Aw.
The third one does not. So, this guy here
Baned or
is
both?
baned.
Which one?
This guy right here.
Okay. So,
And he's also the one that had punched you and damaged his fingers, so.
perfect. That's karma right there.
Yeah. No, he had punched his shield and damaged his finger.
Oh, that's just insult to injury there.
Yeah.
So that was my that was an action,
Yes, it was.
and I don't think I can take a bonus action on top of that.
No, not
So
unless you've done
I'm
an
still
melee
new to
attack.
combat rules. Can I punch as a secondary action or no?
No, that would have
Is
been
it
part of
bonus?
your attack.
Not normally, but your feet might allow you to. Let me just check. No, okay. So the thing where you get a bonus action punch.
That's
That's
after I attack.
when you use the attack action.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, you can't punch.
Okay.
But you might have a different kind of spell that you can use as a bonus. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you could heal
True.
yourself.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Yeah, you could heal yourself. You could summon a spiritual weapon.
Hey. How do I know if it's
So if you
bonus or
click
not?
actions, if you click the actions tab and then you click bonus action, those are all the things you can do as a bonus action.
Yeah, you can also, if you're looking under spells, it'll say 1 BA for bonus action.
So healing isn't. Oh, okay, yeah, that's cool. Never mind. Okay, I'm actually casting Shield of Faith on myself
Okay,
as well. So I just casted Bane and I'm casting Shield of Faith on myself.
okay. So you get a +2 bonus to AC for 10 minutes. Okay. That's a long time.
Yep.
Okay, so you've done that. The first guard is going to try and grapple you here. So he's going to try and grab you. So I'm going to have him roll. He's going to try to grab you there. So he'll roll a strength to your athletics. See if you can dodge his
Okay.
grab.
Okay.
So you need to beat a.
I rolled 20.
You beat his 9. So the first one tries to like
Damn right.
grab you, and you just like move out of the way. Brom is going to try and punch you again, and he's just going to yell at you at the same time. Just stay down. Natural 20.
Shit.
So he goes to punch you, and he deals 8 damage.
Oh my god.
He just takes his, seeing you like trying to like be grabbed by his other teammates, he's like, stay down. He just starts wailing on you with a couple punches, dealing
Damn.
8 damage. You're taking some hits from him. He's like, have you had enough?
From you? No. Is that all you got? Sorry. From you? No. Is that all you got? Eh? Don't you know?
All
I'm
right.
not gonna stick my boot in your face.
His other guy is going to. Nope. He's going to try and hit you for 10 and not succeed because he's got Bane on him. So the other one tries again to punch you, but again his fingers are sort of wobbly and he's like trying to like swing at you, but he's like in pain. So it's like as a swing, he's like ah, and he just sort of stops like mid swing. And it'd be Nessie. What would you like to do?
I'm I don't know. Gonna try to persuade them to stop.
Okay. Roll with disadvantage.
Five.
5. Okay. What are you trying to do? Just regular persuade or
Oh, Frost, yeah.
just say stop?
Yeah, Buds,
Hmm?
I just got punched a couple times, man.
Okay.
No, I mean
So,
like even then, like I have like 10 more HP than you.
One of them sort of turns is like, this doesn't involve you. Please step back or we will arrest you as well.
Did your cows get home me back?
So does it look like they're in trouble now? Like would this be a good time to intervene?
Well, Lincoln's
No, I'm
definitely
good.
hurt, I think. How
No,
much?
I'm
Yeah,
fine.
he's
You're
pretty
fine?
hurt. You're like
No.
half HP, bro.
I can heal. It's fine.
Nessie, from your, I would say if you want to do an insight check to see what the people are thinking.
13.
13. you can tell that they're irritated with Nessie, but they're not really ready yet to arrest her as well. They're mostly, one of them's just trying to like keep her or keep them away rather than get in the way of it.
Right. Okay.
Make this a bigger issue. They don't want to make this a bigger issue than it is.
They're the ones that made it a
Kali, what do you think?
I think it might be a good time to step in and try to stop this before it gets really bad.
Okay, alright, let's go.
So
If you guys are going to come out of the door then, I'll have you roll initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
14.
I can't tell what oh, that is 6.
What's your dex, Seeker?
+2.
+2? Okay, so you're going to be just ahead of the guards. And you had, sorry? 6?
6.
Okay. You're just ahead of Nessie then.
Big number, eh?
Yeah. Okay. So we will go. You guys walk out. I'm going to get you guys to go this one time. So you guys step out. What did you guys want to do? I'll give you sort of like a bonus move here before the roll goes in.
What do we have? Do we have a full turn of stuff we can do, or?
So this is sort of like the end of the previous round, and then it'll be your turn. We'll go into the regular round after this.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll start walking forward, and we'll be like, "It's okay, guys. It's okay. You know, they're just drunk. We'll take care of them." And I'm holding my badge as I walk forward.
Okay.
Don't worry about the pee, and I prestidigitation. Like, it
Roll
clean away.
roll with persuasion with advantage.
Okay, I'm glad. 17.
17. They go, look, if you could help us keep this creature back, this person here was insulting the guard. We're just going to take him in, give him a couple hours in jail, learn his lesson, and then you can pick him up then. How's that sound?
Do you know who I am, eh? Maybe you need to learn a lesson. Maybe we'll throw you in our own little jail, though. I need to back the heck off, eh?
And then Nessie's like,
You're
"Oh, you
fucking
snowflake! You're
Okay,
offended
okay,
by
hold
too
on.
much."
That was Seeker making his turn. Lincoln will be after, but we're going to keep it in the order because this is an action. So,
Well, is it Tali's turn now? I did
Tali will get to go as well.
I guess.
So I'd like to step up and try to persuade as well for them to leave Lincoln alone.
Okay.
And I want to just explain, like, yeah, you might want to give him a few hours, which I fully agree. But you have an army coming in a few hours. Do you really want to have to deal with this drunken bum, for those few hours instead of having like some quiet time, to collect yourself before everything goes to hell?
Okay.
That is what I think about that dice.
Okay.
It was
Look,
6, just for your.
Okay, guys. I'm going to do all the step back. We're taking care of this. If I have to, I'll get some more guards over. But can I have you all step back? And Lincoln, your turn.
Okay. Well, I'll start by casting Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
So let's see, just kind of pull my hand out and just that kind of glows and heals me.
You don't say heal this time?
Nope, not this time, man.
I like the first one he used for healing.
Yeah.
Heals me for 6. No, sorry, 2d4. I'm using the second.
The random mute is hilarious.
and then I will attack the one that is baned
Okay.
with my melee attack with my brass knuckles.
Okay.
So I'm going to take a swing at this guy. Wow.
God, I wish I had a spell slot.
That's
Hey
20.
DM, how long were we in the bar?
I would say you were there for, I'd say an hour.
Can I have a short rest?
Yeah, you can have a short rest from that.
So I hit him for 7
With that good
damage
too?
with my brass knuckles.
7?
So I'm pissed off. I'm all like buffing myself and healing. I'm like healing. I swing again at this dude who's like been.
What was your
banged.
hit roll? I didn't hear your hit roll. Sorry.
It was 20, so I figured I
Yeah,
hit him.
that's a hit. Okay. And 7 damage. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you roll. All right. Is that all for you, or?
Yeah, that's my action and my bonus action.
Okay. Then we go to Seeker.
I cast Hold Person on Lincoln.
Okay.
That's a Wisdom save of 15.
Do I have to roll for that?
Yeah.
If you want to resist it.
Plus my modifier? Or just my roll?
It's plus your Wisdom saving throw, but I mean, he's drunk, right? Is that any like? Wisdom?
Actually, you do have disadvantage on ability checks because you were still hungover from yesterday.
Oh, he's exhausted. That's right.
Yeah. So you actually have to roll with disadvantage.
Okay, so that's.
Oh, he should have been rolling advantage the whole time.
I know. I forgot about that.
That's worse of 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, 14 and 17. So 19 is actually my. Sorry, 18 is my work.
Wow.
I've got high
Jeez.
wisdom.
Yeah. Apparently. So the whole person just sort of fizzles as you cast it on him.
Well.
Okay.
That's all I can do. It's gonna be like.
And we're done here.
All right.
I tried.
So we'll go back to the guards. The guard is going to try and grapple you again. So now that I've remembered about disadvantage too, so he's going to try and grapple you. So he's going to grab you. You have to do a athletics check to succeed. You need to beat 14.
I did not beat 14.
No. So he has grabbed you and sort of holding you there. So right now you're grappled. You can't move, basically. He's like, look, I've got you, man. You're going to either stop resisting or we're going to have to beat you to submission still. What is it going to be?
Oh, is he actually trying to talk to me?
Yeah.
I'm saying it's either I'm walking away from this or you're walking away.
Okay. And so the other guard is going to take a swing at you. If you'd like to double check.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Rip.
I rolled a natural 20.
That's fine. Last time I didn't do that much damage.
Actually, this time I didn't roll as well. It's only 2 damage.
All right.
And the injured man is going to take a swing at you. This time he's going to use his other arm, even though he's still banged.
Which guy is doing this?
So I go in this order right now. So this guy, the one that's banged, is going to make a swing at you.
Okay.
With his left hand this time, not his right. It's not going to hit. 3 to hit. You know, he's not ambidextrous, so he's just like, it sort of goes up on the edge. So they swing. It would now be Tyler's turn. What would you like to do? Actually, they should have had a
Did
bonus.
I totally get skipped?
No, you're after Kelly.
Yeah, but you went down, then you went Brad, then you went back to him.
Yeah, it's because they gave them a bonus round because they had just walked out into the game.
Why did they get bonus?
Because we intervened with
We
everything.
were inserted into the end of the
Yeah,
initiative order.
they were at the end of the
Right at
actual
end of the
initiative,
round.
and then they got added into the proper initiative order.
So I want to try to persuade them one more time because this can only end bad for everybody in the long run.
Okay. So, they're like, sir, back up. This is your last warning.
Wait, hasn't he not been warned before?
No, he was warned last round.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so, it would now be Nessie. What would you like to do?
There's gonna be a lot of dice behind here.
I'm gonna try to persuade them.
Okay.
Tell them to stop that I saw some candy over there and that they should go get it. There's some candy. You know?
Okay.
And that's about the roll you get for that kind of persuasion.
11.
Look, as I just said to him, back off. This is your final warning. And is that you're not doing anything else? I don't think you can, but all right, Lincoln, back to you. You are grappled.
What does that mean?
You can't move.
He's hugging you really tight.
Yeah.
How do I break free from that?
Strength check.
I'm just looking at spells I can cast without my hands. What's somatic mean?
Somatic is
Verbal.
you have to use your hands.
Is it?
Okay.
Yeah, smacks. Yeah, right backwards.
Verbal
Thanks,
is-
DM.
Yeah, verbal's verbal. You know what? It's almost 3 a.m. here. I'm tired.
You
Yeah.
can leave both, bud. Yeah, like everything's somatic except for the heal.
Someone didn't stir shit up.
It is a healing word.
It is a healing word, correct? Oh.
I've been up way too much today.
Oh snap! Oh, this is epic. I've got this really awesome cantrip. Oh, it's so cool. All right, I'm gonna cast Word of Radiance.
Oh, fuck. I looked at your cantrips and I was like, I know exactly which one he's talking about.
So can you tell us what it does?
Yeah, I utter a divine word, and burning radiance erupts from me. Each creature of my choice that I can see within range must succeed a Constitution saving throw or take 1d6 radiant damage.
So
That's all of the guards attacking me right now.
what is that divine word that you're
The
gonna
divine
utter?
word is boo.
Radiance?
Okay. So you
Wait,
just
wait,
yell,
can Lincoln
boo?
see us?
I don't want to.
Yeah, he can
It's my
see
choice.
all of you if he
I don't
wanted
want to. You guys aren't my enemies right now.
to. Okay.
Right now.
So
Well, I
Constitution
mean,
save.
Who knows what you guys are going to try to do to me, but right now I'm good with you guys.
I hate you roll. It went to a 20 and then it rolled back across the table because it's on an angle. I'm just gonna move that flat. So the first one hits the first guy on the left there. The second one is also going to be a hit, and oh my god, they all hit. So they all take 1d6 radiant damage. You said?
All right, yeah.
All right, roll for
Do you
them.
roll or do I roll?
You roll.
Okay. First one's 2.
Well, it'll just be 2 across all of it.
Oh, okay.
It's one attack.
2 for all of them.
I just had to make sure it hit everyone.
Yeah.
Okay, so they all took 2 damage.
Natural 20.
And that's an action.
So after you do that, this guy here looks really damaged, and he's gonna yell, or he's gonna say, "What the hell? What the hell?" and yell, "Guards!"
Oh shit. This is gonna be fun.
Okay. Seeker, what would you like to do?
I cast suggestion.
About time. Okay.
And I say,
I say just
Lincoln,
you.
how about you get down on your knees, apologize profusely, and fucking, I don't know, go to jail. Whatever.
Do I have to do this or like what?
You have to make a wisdom saving throw of 15.
Okay. At disadvantage, right?
Yeah.
Still? Yeah.
Yep.
You ain't that.
Alright, you win.
So he is still grappled.
Well, surely as he tries to get on his knees, the guard will
So,
let go.
as you suggested that to him, he starts to get down. The guard's like, "Hey, I said no moving," and then I assume Lincoln's like, "I'm getting down." I assume. Are you?
Yeah, I have to follow the suggestion.
Yeah,
So
You start to get down. The guard's like starts to let you go, and you get down on the ground. And what was the suggestion? Second part.
sorry, bros. I'm really sorry for all this. How about we just how we chill, alright? You know, we'll all just chill. I'm really sorry about everything. I apologize. It's all my fault. My buddy over here cleaned up the pee. I am so sorry. I respect all of you profusely. You are all wonderful guards, and I'm so sorry about your bloody face, sir.
Do any of
You
them
know
have a
what?
good hook?
I'll even heal all of you. If I have word, I will heal you. Alright?
I'm gonna let you roll a persuasion with advantage on that.
Wait. So he just rolls once, right? Because it counteracts the disadvantage.
Yeah, that's just once. You're right.
Okay, well, I rolled a
Stop
really
adding
good roll.
things.
That's 19 persuasion.
19?
Yeah.
There you go. Okay. You know what? I accept your apology. Just, like I said at the start, just use the stupid outhouse. It's just it's like 5 feet over there.
You're absolutely right. I'm so sorry. Next time I will use the outhouse. I promise.
All right. All right, man. Just keep going, and yeah, we'll take that heal.
I'm not gonna heal them.
We get out of shit for him to do this again.
It was a persuasion check. I didn't have to be.
Then
That's
roll
part
a
of the
deception check. I'll add deception to that.
Sure.
You're persuading him with that thing. If you suddenly pull out, then
I'm also going to mention.
I rolled actually deception. So.
I did not hear a word you said there because
I
you.
rolled a 21 deception.
Okay. They're gonna just. I'm just gonna say they wander off from you, and they head out. So, I think with the end of that, we're gonna end it for the night, and we will pick up next week with you guys having just finished the scuffle with the guards. So. Thanks, guys, for watching. I think we had a bit of a entertaining evening. So thank you again for watching. If you want, again, follow us on Patreon or join us on Patreon. You can hit that follow up top too, just to follow us if you want to see more.
I suggest you follow us.
Yes.
I'm intimidated that you follow
We
us.
rolled a 17 to follow, so
Hold
you
on.
should follow us.
Nope, never mind.
Get rid of that dice.
Natural 20.
Okay, follow her. All right, guys. Have a good night or day, wherever you are.
Good night, guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Hi, thanks for watching. If you missed last week's episode, click right here. If you want to get up-to-date notifications of when we're live, click subscribe down below and then hit the little bell. If you want early access to these videos and some other bonuses, head over to our Patreon. And if you want to stay up to date with the latest news of Reckless Rolling or the Arctic Storm, join us on Twitter or join us on the Discord. I'm Thunder Knight, and this has been Reckless Rolling.